Don't be mad at me being late.
Rex,
Come on.
but a 2-0 start for
2-0.
RRQ.
So yeah, my question now for
Pistol
PRX is you've been showing a lot of mid-pressure. You've
7
been
a.m.,
hitting that
bro.
courtyard. You've been going through the double doors, going through the front of B. Is that all just kind of like conditioning misdirection for some of these follow-up rounds, or you're maybe going to set up for some A crunches, some C long pushes, things like that, to just kind of try to get the heads a little bit of RRQ here early, make them think that A is going to be a little bit easy, a little bit weak, and then start stacking up. And that's exactly what they're doing. Like this idea, but RRQ,
I slept? Of course I've
like
slept. Of course
I've
I've
slept. Be a little bit weak.
Right, today isn't as bad though because there's only 3 best of 5s, right? Just one game in each region. And there's a big break in between this one. I mean, even if this all goes best for the full best of 5, there's still a big break between this and EMEA.
Try to do it solo.
So it's not too bad. I can go back to sleep
eventually
afterwards.
for it, but
that
so
doesn't mean I'm not tired now, though.
Jing slides over.
But this should be the last one where I am tired.
Maybe going to be under some pressure. Oh, Drone's not going to check him, though. So he's going to have an opportunity.
Can RRQ do it?
The does still get spotted out.
Again, I have more hope for RRQ than I do MIBR. I do think MIBR are kind of cooked.
To find an opening kill. Jemkin eliminated, forsaken.
Less so.
Out from Plat. To find another punish as Crazy Guy will fall. It's going to be the orb collection here for Xfero. Nearly only over halfway towards getting that neural theft online. Meanwhile, something pushing forward hasn't been spotted out by the cam and now gets tucked away into a position where he similarly will not be seen. But
30 seconds left.
Seems like for now, it's going to be RRQ trying to get everybody shifted over into a lobby.
It's a nice on-the-fly adjustment there by something.
Right here.
He's going to be undetected completely. There still is that tripwire, though, for that extra layer of security behind RRQ. Meanwhile, PRX has got a pretty good read.
I'm out of here.
See how he tries to get through that. Doesn't have a gate crash. Try to go for a cheeky little TP through and be able to find another as Cushy will fall. Jing going to be taken down. He tagged up, but still swinging. He will find himself a 3rd kill before falling in Xfero's hands, and now finds himself alone and dead.
Unlucky.
PRX, 3 players surviving, will get themselves on the board, denying the bonus conversion.
Yeah, I really like the ideas here from PRX. You know, you lose a pistol, you lose the follow-up, set up a little bit of conditioning. You're able to get the free orb out of it anyway. And
again,
RRQ
sometimes
really
order doesn't matter in these best of 5s, particularly the way it's gone.
Onto that C site because of some timely smokes and shooting from Forsaken.
How did G2
all
look?
according to plan here. Really nice macro strategy. Envy having a really banger round. 3 kills for him.
What was this question you asked?
With the PRXification of your playstyle, is the slow G2 there just waiting for the correct opponent, or is this just your new identity as a fast team that kind of plays a little crazy now?
I want to correct something about that, actually. I know previously I said I was a spider up here.
And we'll just take a couple pot shots as the smoke blooms and back away. Shifts over towards Sewer. Crazy Guy anticipating a walk down. But for now, Envy just holding this line. Meanwhile, Cam gets cleared out of mid.
They don't create any pressure off of that Cam, though. Prowler does get cleared.
Just something in
now
the questions with DMV. I'll watch it
getting
during
an extra
the break
rotate in. Something is TP'd here.
Checking forward into the site. Phone just sent over as Monyet hits that go button, goes sliding across. It's going to be Jemkin playing off the distraction to be able to find the kill. And as the paranoia connects, so too shall Jemkin for a second. Envy now gone. A site broken open. PRX scrambling to try to get the 3 remaining players in a position. Maybe 4 for a retake, though. No ultimates to speak of. This is where he would love to have Jing with that run it back available. Falling over the top, will get a good amount of damage on to Cushy. Meanwhile, Xfero gone. Full flash connecting, but Crazy Guy still able to hold his own at hell. Savai will get spotted. He's looking to try to clutch it, but he cannot. 3K for Jemkin, 3 rounds for RRQ.
A retakes.
Yeah, great hold here by Crazy Guy.
Always the easiest thing.
Much
even
against pressure his way, or they just threw their util one side of that blaze wall, and then try to push in.
Like for me, I would.
Nice shutdown on the entry there, but quickly traded by Jemkin.
I mean, to be fair, the timing of that is really nice.
Actually, he gets hit by the paranoia, but it takes too long for them to swing. So he's able to find 2.
Like with this, with the Phoenix comp, I think you've got to be using your Phoenix ult. Like anytime you get an A hit like that and you don't have Phoenix ult to get back in, I think you've got to be like, your Phoenix has to be there and like flooding in with the wall.
Now it's going to be a reinforce of this position here with the weaker buy for PRX.
Oh, well, just going to be a quick little dip out. Meanwhile,
Oh,
Jing,
Jing gets two.
so fast with those 2 shots. Gets shut down, but man.
Now 3v3.
Gives the rest of his teammates a real opportunity here. Headhunter 2 Sheriffs for PRX as they look to pull off a thrifty. For the moment, are in the correct positions. A lot of damage going to be suffered. Something down to 40, Forsaken at 79.
You don't want to go
for the Paranoia. Ends up being a little bit too late to get the catch. Well, Forsaken trying to hold his own, finds the burst, doesn't get blinded up. Flash going out. Leaving now just Divide.
Do still have a
Weapon
trip
recovered,
here.
making his way over towards Garage.
Just you just
set up with a trip. Both players of RRQ disconnecting back into C-Long.
Be a tough one for Divide, but pulled off a great one yesterday on Split.
Looking forward, Crazy Guy spotting, could just go for the swing, and there it is, but TP's up over the top. Divide.
Has off as well.
Slotting out, clears the camera, retaps it, trying to separate! Oh, and it gets so very close!
Nice try, that was great.
Just not quite close enough. A damn good run of it, good damage dealt to RRQ. The round is still theirs.
He's just so crafty.
That would have been like a
TPs.
classic PRX round where they
chamber
literally
player.
just win because their players
Nice
are
double
good.
with the Bandit for Jing there. See a little bit more cohesion here from PRX. Getting a little rough with some of the reads. Able to take some of this A-long control on a weak buy, but not able to get enough out of it to really scale into something better. But something does have that operator. It's going to give you that extra layer there from Sewers.
Oh, it's all a bit of a ruse.
Nice,
Playing
great.
in Divide, brilliantly done. The peek from back plat for Forsaken. Make that closer angle completely unanticipated. Early shutdown onto Moniette. PRX here with a player advantage. That's that craftiness you're talking about. Want to see that cohesion.
Yep. That's based on conditioning. Let's see if there's any shots that connect.
Elbow spotted. They have a very strong suspicion. Turn to the flash. That will allow them to play forward now. In past the lobby. A shot to ring out, but not to connect. Envy here at Hell. Not going to be caught by the flash. The TP forward, however, Jemkin will be able to find him, and something gets taken down at the same time. Jing on the arrival.
And
Immediately
also shuts
just
down a
evaporating,
Phoenix
snapping
and
back
gets
up into
another
heaven.
kill. That TP kind
Crazy
of
Guy
fucking destroyed
continues
them
to
there.
absolutely drive.
Oh my god,
Headshot
Crazy Guy.
into a follow-up. He's got himself a 3K. Crazy Guy top in the
That's a
lobby.
Martin.
Divide once again needing
Oh
the
my
clutch,
God.
and once again
Take
not
a
being
timeout.
able to
Take
make it
a
happen.
timeout.
5-1.
That one
TP
might get the
cooked them, though.
timeout. It's just a tough.
It has.
Yep, I figured.
Hold on, let me quickly watch this. Hello.
Good morning. Did you sleep or did you stay up?
Of course I slept.
With the
I stayed up.
purification of your playstyle, it's just your new identity as a fast.
I want to correct something about that, actually. I know I previously said I was inspired by PRX, but after doing a little bit more research, you know, and talking to this guy, and knowing that they were in fact inspired by FaZe, Baby, the Smeek playstyle, we just renamed that whole concept to Smeek now. So we're just Smeeking on teams. And we're trying to balance it out, like this concept of like, you know, being chaotic, but then have some order at the end. And this is something that we're going to try to always work on. But now that we know that we can be aggressive, we can put a lot of pressure on our opponents. It's kind of working out. But yeah.
There you go. I mean, this is quite ironic, but I mean, quite ironic. Like, I thought then he was gonna say something like, "Oh no, we're actually not that inspired by PRX. You know, they aren't. You know, we've got a lot of other inspirations. It's not PRX." As we watch them play, well, yesterday they played this exact comp that PRX are playing now on here, which is actually the DFM-ication, I suppose. But then again, who started the comp? You know, DFM was first to play it, but would they actually be invented it? Who knows?
Instead, Kushi, with his counter spring, I believe, is able to find Jing and Envy. Now Jemkin gets something in Forsaken. Not sure how anybody's seeing a damn thing, as it's a nice quick shot from Divide, but can't get the follow-up on the Headhunter. So just the one kill. Monyet continuing to be the sacrificial lamb, but RRQ continuing to excel.
Yeah, I like this call a lot, knowing that the tour de force was going to be into
I
that
feel
round.
different today.
It's
I
unlikely
think
to
that
be holding B, and even if it is, you
I
can
think
probably
that's
do
what we
something
might
about it
get.
with your util
I
dump.
think that
Yeah,
the
that's
teams
nasty.
that lost yesterday, RRQ and MIBR,
Majority of the kills.
I think
don't
they
see any.
they
Nope.
would just they were dealt a
Don't need
bad
to there.
hand.
But that's great. You've got the smoke.
The
so
middle
use a relay bolt
finalist
to
had
check the corner just in case that
more time to
tour de
prep,
force is playing close,
particularly in
holding
Americas.
that tight angle.
And I feel
Really
it's
nice.
I mean, because thing is, Gentle Mate
Oh,
started
yeah, the Hunter's
2-0
Fury
down
ripped
as well.
early.
Right, all three of the
Tucked
teams,
away
even
along
though
the middle,
Gentle
5
Mates
seconds.
won,
Crazy Guy will be taken down, and
they
Jing
all
now starting to
started
come
shit.
alive.
You know, they all
The one kill found
started 2-0
Envy
down.
dead to that Hunter's Fury. Curveball down towards
Oh,
Sewers,
he's
but
beat the
Sparrow
time.
just keeping it quiet, playing this
How far does he go?
patiently, looking for a massive backstab.
Does he? I mean, eventually you got to
Doesn't
push
have any
them.
read that he's made his way through. Jing staring over towards that connector position, so it seems like he might be suspicious, but now we'll get the bad news. Right as he gives up on it, push
Oh,
forward
no.
into the
Why are you
cage,
going on your
taken,
own?
Taken down, off shot going to be going wide,
Pistol
something
should
on the
win.
arrival. Finds the enemy Cypher. Spike in hand, Cushy now a 1v2. Try to maintain this lead and this win streak. Something, however, hot on his heels, able to hear all of this movement. And on the drop down, it's going to be Divine
No
dead.
way.
What
Why
a shot
though?
from Cushy.
I mean, to be fair, that's a fucking crazy shot.
Wow.
But also, why?
That is disgusting.
What else can you say?
Going for the plant
he's
now,
on
but
the
something
way.
should be able to swing in. And yeah, can finish him off before he can get his weapon redrawn. But that operator is so far away, they cannot get that back into this round. Paper Rex can at least just take a breather and say, well, we doubled up our score.
For sure. It's a great, again, little piece of misdirection at the beginning. You know, that Hunter's Fury comes through and they're chasing Envy down with it. And he's often, you know, if he's that far back, you've expected that nobody else is going to be there in front of him. So that's how Paper X, again, is able to use some of that conditioning, those ideas that they have against him. Xpharaoh and Cushy, sharp, I mean, all of RRQ sharp as hell today. Ooh.
So he's getting the grab, the decay there, but Monyet just go ahead and swings back, but the gun barrel's just peeking right out of that cyber cage. Something going to be good for one before getting traded out. That is going to be Paper X in with the man advantage for now. Outlaw, still 2 players, so half of Paper X, very susceptible to this. Crazy guy. Swinging in towards Sewers, and Envy is one of those players that would go down to a single shot. And
Oh my god,
Vox
7 HP.
will survive with 7 HP.
I mean,
That's gonna pull the
RRQ thus
rotations
far
here
are
for
really
Paper
abusing
Rex.
this A site.
Is there going to be any more counter moves? Still a lot of time on the clock here for RRQ.
Like
to
again,
work
they've
with.
had this Phoenix ult for a couple rounds
Recheck.
now, and
That's
I feel like
when RRQ decides to pull the trigger
you
on
you can play retake A
trying
when you
maybe a
have
different
something like
idea,
a Phoenix ult,
or
right?
at least
What did they use it?
checking the
Oh no, I think they
flanks,
might have used it and
see
just
if
got
they
one
commit.
back. My bad.
Pretty good stuff, though.
I forgot him using it because it
Divide.
just died straight away.
Potentially
But
come
they
up
did
big
use
here
it.
with that Guardian, but that is going to make this, I think, for sure a C hit.
Starting forward now, but Xpharaoh going to try to enact
30 seconds left.
this lurk. Meanwhile, Forsaken TPing out over towards A long. I'm not sure if this is going to be red at all. Divine trying to push out.
He's
Dead,
only
but-
got a judge.
Okay, I just realized Forsaken only has a judge. So never mind. Can't even try to get posted up on the long angle. He's going to have to creep his way forward. Nightfall going to be going through. Flash going to be connecting Jing. Not checking over to the side, though. So we'll just exit, and now Xpharaoh right there behind him for the backstab. Time getting away from them. Need the plant, and now it's already over. Cannot make it happen.
Well, that
Forsaken.
TP from
Oh, the
Forsaken actually
TP and
won the round.
will pay off in the end. Things get chaotic and scrappy, but Paper X manages to persevere.
Great players to this defense on this round for Paper X.
The voices.
Adding a lot of trouble, you know, taking so much space early. Great turn of the flash. Getting 2 there is great for something.
Everyone switched to the
tries to get
Martin
ahead of it,
crosshair.
but judges
I mean,
the
when
timing
Crazy
a
Guy
little
won that fight,
incorrectly, but that TP by
when
Forsaken,
Crazy Guy won that
absolutely
clutch, he
brilliant.
said, Martin the
News
GOAT.
for Jing there is even though he uses his ult, he at least reveals
So
the
I'm guessing that's
position
what
of
it was
Crazy
referring
Guy close up. So
Look
Envy
who it
doesn't
is,
overcommit. He's
Erastix
there to
with
trade
28
Xpharaoh on the
mods.
backside.
VFL points have been fixed by
Deep
Fabio
util.
Virtuoso.
Keep Paper X off
G2
balance,
players
but
have their correct 3-match
Rex is
VFL points
at least
tally now.
considering
The voices.
a little bit of a crunch play here with the Phoenix and the Fade.
I like this A lobby pressure very much directly.
How many
in
points is
response
Martino?
to that lurk from Xfero, not wanting him to be able to get into those positions again. So now they've got Envy very far forward, Jing as well.
61, holy fuck.
Ping revealed, jumps out, dies, crazy guy, plants his feet on the box!
No,
how has something whipped that kill?
My goat is washed. My goat is so washed.
Yeah.
Dead to rights.
Yeah.
But now you're gonna have to conversate.
I
Sure.
literally just said about baby.
He said, nah, not this guy. He's not getting the
with
points
this judge. Pretty broken. I don't see him playing his way forward into the site. He's just going to be looking for some
61 points
exits.
is crazy for Martin.
The other two will look to retain their weapons, but RRQ will be securing a lead at the half as they reach 7.
This is...
I mean, he did set the MEA best of 3 record and then break the world record, so it does make sense. I actually thought it might have been more.
PRX in terms of just shooting, and it's RRQ who's come out firing. Looking really confident,
how many players do I have
sharp,
left?
whereas, you know, I thought maybe for
I think
PRX,
I've got an NRG player.
DFM yesterday, they might be the
I
ones
don't have
that
a single
have an
player in
advantage
this
early
game.
in that department. Take it.
We'll be able to find it. Swaps the gun just in time.
It's only a Guardian though.
So a silver lining perhaps. But still.
Do I have anyone else? What's the other game?
Rough go.
Fnatic Liquid? I don't have Fnatic Liquid
This should just never happen.
Next time
and then the final game, yes. It might be. Oh, I've got Verno as well. So I have 2 Americas players.
He is correct.
Yep, I get it. That one I get. You did so many good things in that round, and it just didn't go your way. That one's frustrating to say the least.
Who's next?
Tavai just going to be using the Headhunter this round. No money. Drift is only going to see Forsaken. Yeah. So they don't know too much. They know C, and we heard it from Crazy Guy there. Because they have no operator, they feel like C is going to be a lot easier, and they are not wrong.
Cutting through.
It's going to have to be a full-on retake. Something does have to drift. Onyet can counter with an overdrive on the Flood.
Spike planted.
See how it plays out.
I'll handle this.
Dimensional drift will come through. Something spotting out Jemkin on the back of box. Just to reposition. Actually goes in for the challenge and cannot exit. It's a little bit late there on the gate crash. So Forsaken cleans up 2.
One enemy
They just
a little
didn't
more.
really
That's going to be the third. Xfero now
play
tucked
around
away
the
inside of
ult very
garage.
well here.
Able to find 2. See a consideration, a thought that perhaps he's going to get the clutch, but with the defuse, PRX still looking to make this decently tight knit. So they're 8-4 or 7-5.
There's 9 points ahead of everyone
Final
else.
round of the half.
20, a 16, and a
Just
25.
putting that ultimate to great use here.
Holy
PRX
fuck.
have to play retake the whole way. Woo! That's snappy from Jing. Top of some good curveballs. Forsaken finds a great timing on the flank, and he's...
To be fair, he got that many kills,
Gets sat
but
down by Xfero, but that's okay.
it's almost more remarkable. He only got
Numbers
2
advantage.
4Ks and not a single ace
Somebody wants one.
in both, combining
Not gonna
both
have it.
days. He only had 1 4K in
Never
both
even get
days.
there
I mean,
again.
that is crazy. Like, in terms of
In play,
VFL
Jing,
point-wise,
flash
there is
behind the box,
much
doesn't get
more
caught by it, counter swings out,
point-inducing
manages
ways
to
of
find
getting
the
that many kills.
Just a 1-for-1. Taking some pot shots, not going to be connecting through the wall as Jemkin cleans up something. Dead on that C site. RQ now starting to rotate back out. Xfero's gotten himself slotted pretty deep into sewers. Held at bay for now by that trademark, but quick check from Forsaken, spots him in a lobby. Could be fast on the heels, but it looks like they're going to up to try to play together. Forsaken here earlier than they might anticipate. Gate crash going to be taken for, and Forsaken doesn't find the punish.
There's so many fights.
Jemkin gets the kill, and they all just line up for him.
That's 1 4K for you. It's not looking good for you boys.
It's really not. But honestly, if they're gonna play like this, I don't want them at Santiago. Like, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
that's honestly fair. They're playing very loose again all of a sudden. Let's take a look then. So, obviously, Martin is number 1. And obviously, this can still change. But Primi... I mean, how many of the top 10 do I have? Martin, Primi, Alfia, Lovers Rock, Danby, Durka. I got Durka, Itsu, Patman, Meteor, Vekaj, Valen. I mean, to be honest, it was... Like, this top 10... How many are, like, unexpected? Okay, Martin's a bit unexpected. Primi, probably not. Alfia... not that unexpected. Lover's Rock, okay. Danby, okay. But Durka, not really. Itsu, if you told me Itsu was in the top 10, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. Meteor in the top 10, yeah, that makes sense. Vekaj and Patman, I guess. If you've got Vekaj and Patman, you've kind of popped off. And actually, quite a few people do, so. You called Vekaj a bad pick? Because I'll be honest, I was familiar with Vekaj's game, but it was not that game. I didn't realize that Vekaj had that game. VFL teams will be available again probably a couple days before Santiago, so probably about 10 days-ish time, I would say. Something like the 25th I will aim for, hopefully, to get it up. Because the thing starts on the 28th. So I'll probably do a prices stream sometime around like probably like sometime in a week's time or something.
Moment. Double the kills or
And
something.
then, yeah, we'll go from
They're going to
there.
be able to change the script up a bit. It's going to be the half armor for him. Doesn't go for a ghost with a frenzy.
He got the spot on the Divide. Not yet.
Oh.
Now he did.
We'll just be able to back away. Shot not going to be ringing out. Tripwire identified, cleared. Aggressive push coming through. His clone to lead the way. The swing coming out. Next Sparrow immediately shutting that down. Swing in. He finds a second.
And the spike.
Surviving with
it's gonna
22
speed
HP.
These guys up on A
Both
as well,
duelists now gone. Spike going to be recollected.
He
Brought
plays
over to
it
that
so
C
well as
site,
well.
but
Then he goes and clears
PRX
out Garrett.
need to start finding some kills rather than just this damage. As RRQ might just be able to go 2 up on the pistols here on this map. Be very well slated to kick off this series with a win.
Gonna bait.
Goes around the back, Divide. Good
See, that's
one,
the
man. Just to
Pharaoh.
pull
I mean,
back
he's
away.
done quite a lot of
Forsaken,
damage.
closing the distance. They're going to try to catch them off guard. We'll be able to find the 1 kill, but now Envy, a 1v2, sees where the paranoia is coming from. Draws back over towards Garage. Cushy, the first point of contact, the first challenge is going to just play this patiently.
Oh,
Swings,
no,
the headshot found. The hold up to half, and Envy
Classic
to get
PRX.
it done.
No,
A Red
you
Bull
can't swing
clutch
that.
in
You
a
actually have
3K.
to hold
that.
PRX.
You have to hold that. You have to step back
second
here and
half
just hold
pistol.
him.
And that is
That
why
was
you
quite
want
bad from
Envy
Cushy.
on your team right there. That was special. The way he cuts off those angles, able to dodge that paranoia from Crazy Guy.
Well, that should
Man,
actually be a
X-Pharaoh
fairly,
too, looking really sharp.
fairly simple.
If I
thing
get
for
the
a pro
one, able to get out with
play.
29 HP and sound the alarm bells to get Forsaken tucked in close there. Just try and do some damage.
Like if he
And
kills
then
him with a
he's
spam with a
Yep.
pistol, you just
Oh
say,
my
fuck
God.
it.
He whiffs
We're not
that.
meant to win.
It's RRQ winning out that pistol and likely just running through to claim the map. A little thumbs up of approval from X-Pharaoh, but certainly wishing that they could find a bit more damage there. So 3
Well, let's be
rounds
anime girl.
at
Thanks for the
the
third
moment,
team
RRQ.
months.
W
More spies to be
Valentine's Day.
seen. It's going to be full classics. Bit of util.
Oh yeah, weren't you talking about asking someone out? Weren't you
Marshall
talking about
and
asking out your
Divide.
Valorant duo?
Couple rifles in terms of
I mean,
Bulldog
holy Valorant coded. Valorant
Guardian,
pills.
Vandal. So check there. It's the confirmation of somebody close. Well, but he got rid of the trademark, but now they know. So
Just stack
And
it.
this is a big cluster of forces here on the site. As X-Pharaoh just strafing forward, able to find something. Just right clicks him to death. Point blank. Divide will go ahead and scoop up that weapon though. So Vandal still in play for PRX. Cushy finds Forsaken. Given the purchases, every kill is damage found. But now it's just Jemkin left alone. Jing already with his ult online. Swing in, the turn back. Quick little ADS from Divide. Finds it. So 3 players themselves alive, retaining the weapons. Go now into PRX's bonus.
let's see what it looks like here for PRX. Bulldog Guardian. Getting a little bit of that extra firepower. Something just cannot catch a break, man. He's just getting... Well, I was going to say, I think that was double headshots there onto Forsaken from Cushy. Disgusting work.
When do they make the draw for
Nasty
Masters?
with the flicks. He's had some good
I
ones
think
the
they
last
do it
couple
after
of days.
Masters, don't they?
Let's see. Shotgun for him. What in the world?
Straight down to the sewers. Jemkin's dead.
Might
Not
be
yet,
back.
however, playing forward that
Monyet
lobby, ends
is
up
fucking
overheating.
lost his mind.
Run it back, gonna be Pop
Yeah, I
Jing,
mean, the
sprinting towards his
Phoenix
A side
ult's
as
not
fast as
gonna
he
get much.
possibly can. The Spike considered shifting over, but it looks like with the snap back and the scale up from Devi, it'd just be a C-site pivot. Camera's still situated. Crazy guy getting into position.
Double
Has
Odin
an
as well.
Odin. It's double Odin too. This could get very messy. Taunt will not spot him out. Swing to the corner though. Devi does. And yep, a little bit of a nope. Never
wow.
mind. He finds it eventually. So now a 3v3, but Devi posted on the corner has that Bucky. They're just going to be
Check
funneled
cam.
right into him.
Oh.
Camera, there it is. There's the spot. Gets the clear. The Bucky now ring it out.
Why not let?
Cut him out.
Why would
Right
you
at
not
the
just spam him
kneecaps.
with an
Gets
Odin
himself
first?
two, and PRX
Who
will
is
convert
that?
the bonus in
Pharaoh.
the second half.
Okay,
Now just one
RRQ.
round away
They're
from
doing some
tying it up.
stupid
That's
shit in this
massive.
like situation.
A little bit of a head scratcher there for RRQ, but maybe never saw the Bucky in the hands on the reveal with the pings, but not yet here. Just sends it. Open that while he's sliding. The blind will dissipate maybe, and he'll have a shot, but just gets shut
Surely you're
right down.
spamming him through this wall with the Odin there.
I was wondering, a chamber with a Bucky, you don't see that every day, but Devi put it to good use.
Shadows traveling.
Okay, that's a
And
bonus
again,
win for
Monyet's now gonna
PRX. They
looking
might
to
be
do the
back.
same thing. As Jing. Time to reset. Go build up the ultimate once again.
Kind of wonder if RQ's going to find a punish for that orb take. Pretty defended C site here.
Definitely tucked away. Monyet trying to slow things up. Once again, sliding forward, completely blind to the Prowler connecting, but they don't continue spamming forward, so he has kept himself alive within the smoke. Damage suffered, though. Both of these RRQ duelists as well. Push coming in. And
One yet, you might want to
Got
take a
Devi
timeout
covered.
simply
Great
for him.
layers there. I was a bit worried about Devi for a second. They were just going to leave him on his own with that Outlaw. Oh, repush through sewers. Going to be noted by Xpharaoh.
Noya sent to try to delay. Cage pops. Dodge of that curveball for Xpharaoh, but Forsaken finding Crazy Guy now as he swings around the back. Cleans out Xpharaoh as well. Cushy still working his way through that defender spawn.
Spike planted.
He can find a timing, but
Standing.
he's the last
Okay,
one
they're back.
left. And he will be able to take out Jing for a little bit more. Gets the readjustment. Forsaken now fallen. Swing in from Envy. Will put him down 8-8. PRX tying things up with this 4-round streak. RQ, do they consider a timeout? Yes, they do.
Yeah, crazy that.
Okay, I mean, one, tell Monyet, calm the fuck down. Two, you gotta have your Euro TP across here to see at the start of every round. Just do the like. Sometimes I think teams overcomplicate this game. Like, what is this comp good at? Like, why are you playing the Euro on this map? You're playing the Euro on this map so you can aggro A at the start of the round and then fucking TP to C. Don't overcomplicate. Aggro A at the start of the round, get someone set up, and then TP to C. Like, do what Gentle Mates are doing, where you push your neon, you push your Euro neon forward, your Euro goes there, the Euro leaves, the neon then on an angle, you're good. How was the G2 game? Oh, terrible. That one was the worst. Best of 3 I've seen in a while, to be honest. It was just a complete stomp. There was a tier gap between the teams. It wasn't close. It wasn't fun. It was extremely dull.
You go front, okay? Okay, no standard, come. Just see.
G2 the best on the team. Honestly, I would say it was tough to tell because MLBL was so bad.
Come on, TP.
Rendezvous out
They
Divide.
aggro away. They do
Slipping the
TP
net
back
there,
across with the
Forward presence
Omenal.
established for RRQ, now firmly in control of this A-level
they're
position,
not
but looking
taking
Forsaken around the back. Having TP'd in. It's a backstab on the Jemkin, catching him by surprise. Something will catch a bit of damage on that entry. It's now
They end up
Undersphere going to be
back
opened
on
up
A.
Cushy. Disrupting the plan, Envy down to a sliver, will be able to survive, and Forsaken is still wreaking havoc.
I mean, this is a bit of a paper
Are the
round.
headsets on?
We're living in the chaos. Primordial
Swings
soup
in
of
from
chaos.
behind, cleans up the kill. Divine out. A rough spot, takes a shot, finds the first. Does he anticipate the second? The answer's going to be no. But yet, though, sliding in, will be able to find that kill. First in a while, but it's all just to recover this operator if they can hold it.
Portal closed.
Jumps across, does manage to recover it. Something anticipating this potential swing out of garage. And that second layer is Forsaken is just continuing to try to backstab here. Something, I think it's the bad news.
Something's gonna be fucking so pissed. The fact
And
that he
Forsaken
played
flying
that
a
whole
little bit
time.
more. Yes, he absolutely can. Tripwire's now disabled. Monyet will be good for that shot. Immediately evacuates over to the cubby where he should be able to retain this operator. So just the one player surviving, but critically, PRX, they deny that timeout conversion into a win and they gain the lead.
This is
Was I happy when G2 won 3-0 so I
love
could
to
sleep?
see
I mean, yeah, but as I say,
more
like, I can
teams
sleep
try
after
here.
this
When
as
you
well.
get that big
It's not like
push
the end
up
of the
A
world.
main, and you have that Omen ult
today,
available to TP into those back lines somewhere and just cause chaos. And that's something Forsaken excels on at the Omen. He is a master of deception.
That is a lot of people to still have.
You never know where he's gonna pop up, man. He is so smart there to find those 2 rounds or find those 2 kills and basically end the round.
Today's not as bad. Today is like a normal day of what we get in the grand finals, which is
had identified him as well.
perfectly fine. I actually don't mind the
himself a little bit of a
best of
wider
5 days at all.
POV, but
I'm rooting for full best of 5s here. I don't want boring games now. I wanted that G2 game to be
available.
shit, otherwise.
Spam now starting to go his way, but the ult is obtained. Another potential concern here for PRX. Got 4 ultimates available to RRQ.
Triple stack A.
Start finding kills. They are going to invest.
Face your fear!
Crash set up. Cushy throwing the recon. There's a TP, but tucking into hell. It's going to be Cushy able to collect the kill. Headshot found with the Sheriff.
Almost down.
Divide, finding Monyet out into the open. Neural Theft goes through.
I know I've been
By
crazy.
Vandal now in hand to go with this operator.
That one I can somewhat understand.
Playing in behind the bricks, maybe still yet looking to create a trap.
Oh, he's not gonna ult out.
Crazy guy. TP's across over towards C.
30 seconds
Wouldn't have
left.
gotten that far in that time. Would just be a swing into a no-scope. Full flash connects on the Cushy. He will fall, and Jing is just running him down.
It's like watching
Jemkin
a
now
different
spotted,
team
has
use
to
up.
bail the hell out.
What the fuck was said at halftime? Did RRQ like say, okay guys, now you become PRX, start doing stupid stuff that makes no sense, like Omen ulting from a cubby where they can hear you if you cancel it?
Just great stuff. So well in sync right now are PRX.
The most common spot,
Maybe
like
they tried to
ulting
sell
without
a
having
fake
A
there with
site
Jing
at
when
A
the drone
long.
came out, but this should
We
be a backstab.
overdrive in front of 4 people and don't shoot.
Relatively
We
soon
just say
here.
hi.
Forsaken. Gonna see him in just a moment.
He's just playing rogue out here. Okay.
Oh my
Rescued.
God.
It's okay.
This is such a strange game.
My volume is too low. You're too
It
fucking
almost
low.
got silly.
It's the
It
fucking
almost
morning. What do you want me to do?
We were close. This, I feel a little bit bad for. Oh my God, what a nasty shot from Cushy. But feel a little bad for something on this round. He got kind of hung out to dry a little bit by his teammates. So, you know, he's been having a little bit of struggles. But this one, absolutely, you should not be faulting him for. He tried to do that entry duelist job.
Because America's just so quiet. I just left it on.
Oh boy, that's scary.
Forsaken's been doing
Just your mic. You can't call me a motherfucker.
Yeah, he's been.
You know what that gets. And in fact, because it's the morning and because I'm annoyed.
Sparrow. Okay.
I don't want to hear you for the rest of Pacific. 4 hours.
Trading a kill back. We'll be able to find Jemkin. So 1-for-1 with Divide down to 10 HP. RQ still in a favorable position, especially as PRX trying to push forward in towards B. And we've got this Odin set up, but something's just able to find Monyet through the corner of the wall. Dimensional drift now in play. Sprints over towards the C site.
Sorry, I was timing out the guy I missed this round, but also I didn't miss much, it seems.
Crazy guy will be able to find one. 2v3, but Divide just continuing to scale forward. They're just getting stabbed in the back at every twist and turn. PRX now running away with this half and potentially with the map.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing so many different layers, so many different dimensions to the way that PRX is setting up their formations. It's been so often that it's Forsaken going for the lurks. That's a huge win for something.
Clean peek.
Very nice round from him. Devi loves to get up close and personal with those operators, man. He has no fear.
Good boys, nice. Good boys.
Timeout.
Last timeout.
Okay, timeout. Unlucky. Have they won a single round? I don't think they have they? 8-4 and now it's 11-8. That's tough. Oh, the mental booming might be happening. What's the next map? You and I must ride the coast and wind up in our favorite coats, just miles away. Corrode, then breeze, then pearl, then bind. I mean, to be honest, looking at the other maps, I actually feel like RRQ have a chance. So maybe it's not too bad. Like Breeze map 3? Why the fuck did PRX pick Breeze 3?
Main or something like that. It's just
Which map is the most snowballable, Abyss Haven or Old Breeze?
Not letting these traps kind of occur, and if they just press forward into B, they
The
might
most
just
see the thing is you can't equate one-sided maps with snowballable.
Look at another
The most snowballable map is a map that you can easily snowball on either side, not maps that are one-sided. Because like Abyss, I would say, is easy to snowball on attack side, not so easy on defense side. We have seen some defense side Abyss games, but I wouldn't say it's necessarily easy to on defense side.
And the problem is, without clearing the camera,
The most snowballable maps are probably the ones with easy ult-ops to pick up and comps that allow you to abuse that, right?
Planted here, all the same.
Being popular on them.
Now in play. Cover going out. Pull back something, watching for a potential flank. Forsaken seemingly catching a glimpse there. Will reposition. Devi looking for a timing shot.
I would actually say Bind is a fairly easy snowballable map because often the agents that you get on Bind have very good
Try to
ults.
hold this one up to half, and once again, Spike Diffuser will be killed.
So
Crazy guy gets
I would
taken
say
down,
Bind
not
is a
held
map
to
you
half
see
at
a
all.
lot of
Could she able
snowballs
to
on.
find the one? But it is just a meat grinder here at the front.
Because that's what Snowball is really,
Nothing more to be done.
right?
No time remaining. Jing will find
Snowball
his
is
Sparrow, and
more
PRX will
about
find themselves at map point.
the way the economy works in the early rounds.
And he's going to be coming in,
You know,
with a run it back
you
to
win
set up some
pistol.
kind of execute potentially.
you win this round that apparently is called a bonus
idea
round,
here is RRQ is just being
which should
thwarted.
just be called a
Tremendous
full gun
patience
round,
being
because if
shown
you
by
manage the economy
PRX,
correctly,
not
it
overcommitting
is.
unless they absolutely have
Don't
to.
believe big
You
CS.
go jumping in there
It's
with
not
a
a
shorty,
bonus
but
round at all.
you've got so
It's
much
just a
cover
round.
fire behind it, you can gladly
And
sacrifice
then you win the
your
2
chamber.
ecos, and then you
Try to
have
go for
ult
that to
round,
make
round
sure they
5.
don't get it to half. Phenomenal situational awareness by PRX throughout this
So
entire
basically,
attacker half.
you have
They haven't dropped the round.
advantage in like all these rounds
it's
apart
gonna
from this
fall us
one. So
run.
you only have to win
Jeez.
one round, and you're like
8 in a
7-0.
row, looking to make it 9. Swing in, and oh, Devi hits that flick.
Well,
What a shot to be found. Crazy guy dead. The smoke's now gone. Jemkin with the glass cannon on the opposite side of the map where PRX are not
home ult again.
looking to play,
Vietnam
at least not
flashbacks.
at the moment.
I'm looking for him.
But it's just great stuff from them because they know that Neon's there. They're worried about the counter flood. They try to make their execute. So they have to be a little bit patient. Look to see if RRQ overcommits.
Something likely to fall into the trap here, and yes,
Okay,
he shall.
there you go. Get a kill, but unfortunately we're on completely the wrong side of the map.
Back now forward onto the C site. Spotting out that it's clear. The team starting to make their way over. There's a bit of info going to be gained. Forsaken swinging this corner. Xpero then against the box.
Sometimes it's not
Changes
your
the
day, man.
angle and swings to the perfectly
That looked
worst
like he
time.
was going to get that kill 100%.
It's going to take it down, but Jemkin still fighting back,
Nice
able
by
to find
Jemkin.
one. Op now going to be collected by Jing. Not something that we see very much of, but here comes that backstab. Diffuse held up the half on yet, however, attention being
Bro, this
split
full
every
blind.
which way.
So
He's
funny.
surrounded, he's
9 rounds in a row, man.
Yeah. Ball flattener.
Did you check your email, by the way?
Is this going to be a D's nuts joke?
No, I sent you an email about this game because this game could have been an email, right? So you could have watched what we just watched, or you could have just checked the email that I sent you.
Cheers. Thanks for that, actually. That would have been nice, actually, if you let me know. I didn't check my emails. That would have been nice if you would have let me know.
That's my best. Actually, it's on me. I'll make sure I'm on top of that next time. It's on me.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
Well, yeah, a stomp. A sad stomp. Sag. RRQ have now lost at least 5 maps in a row. Did they lose 2 in a row in that other one? No. Any team that won the best of 3 won the best of 5. So they've lost 5 maps in a row. We got global pick rates on VFL. Where is it? Oh, there. Most picked Demon 1. Sky the Panda, thanks for 25 months.
Do you think Riot would add agent bans if the agent pool gets too big?
Maybe, but it's a long way away, I think, if they do. Danby only had 62 picks. Crazy. And Alim as well. I mean, would have been a good pick. Actually, it's funny, isn't it? An elite pick here. Like, how many good picks are there here? I would say there's 1. I know, actually didn't get that many points. 2. I would say there is 2 good picks on the most picked. And I would say there is 1, 2, 3 good picks on this side. Wisdom of the crowd not working out there. Right. How much? Oh, what did I get? Why do I keep getting this card? Will anyone even be on at this time? Probably not. So let's play mushrooms and hope someone's here. Are the top 3 leaderboard teams? I mean, what do you want me to do? They're just going to have good players that you know have done well. Poppy is top with almost 500 points. Timotino, Alim, Trent, Camo, Profek. I mean, double... IGL Chronicle and still did this well. Did have Koala, Martin, Hero, Demon 1. I mean, obviously, it's a good team. Oh, we did find a game. Against Pure Targon. Crazy. Pure Targon. Pure Targon ASOL. Wait until we have you, I think. Want to play Path of Champions? Because I'm more about the PvP side. Path of Champions doesn't scratch an itch for me, personally. No, I can't actually remember how it works this out when they have the same stats. I actually can't remember. There is an order to this. I can't remember if it's on the same stats, if it's just left to right. I actually don't remember. I can't remember if it's left to right and how they see it or how I see it. Because you can actually change your order. Like, you can attack in different orders and they'll come back in different orders, so... I might trolled there, I don't know. Pick Timo. I honestly didn't know.
That's why you always carry another pair of goggles.
Witness glory.
It attacks.
I'm not finished.
But why? A pretty easy turn, just you into you, I would have thought. Plays an elusive, that's fine. Focus Celestial got 7 or more. Holy, this guy's cooking. Cooking up something. Might start with this round.
They took my love, but left my range.
See if we can get a team or something. Rather poison dart or would I rather you? Okay, we're taking 9, I guess.
Enough grief.
Now we just try and kill him.
Do not stand against me.
I mean, he is dead. He might have healing. Targon does have healing, but I've got 3 damage in hand too. Or he's just dead.
I will cherish this.
That's cool too. See if I can get another game. Oh man, yeet.
And take over the game. You've seen him have huge carry performance.
Oh, maybe I don't have time for another game.
Yeah, and I wonder if, you know, this is just an effect of playing 2 days in a row of best of 5s for Monyet. I mean, this guy's got a lot of experience, but this is quite a lot to deal with. But
Okay, Corrode up next. I need to go make some breakfast. But when to do it? That is the question. Do I play chess? No, but I have played chess. But I wouldn't say I play chess. That would be an overstatement of my chess playing career.
"60 points ahead of you, and counting."
That's got to be 10 minutes for you, Shamin. How's map 1? Well, it was an 8-4 half RRQ, and then they didn't win a single round on defense. So, second half, it felt inevitable, to be honest. First, it looked good. First, I was afraid. I was petrified. But here we go, map 2. Among all the players who, I don't know, is this in all VCT? Or is this just in Pacific? I'm not sure.
Kickoff here against DRX as well, put up really good numbers, so you're going to need that to continue. I see a bit of a step up.
Think it's the better secondary duelist alongside Whaley? No.
Seems to be on full display here this week, so if that continues...
Yoru is better than Phoenix, but I'm sure if Jing could play Phoenix and/or if Jing could play Whaley, I'm sure they probably would play Yoru, but
there to watch,
as it is,
RRQ is very patient on their attacker side on this map.
Phoenix.
They're going to hold
and the
those
worst
mains.
Phoenix map. I mean, this auto is pretty free a lot of the time.
Meanwhile, this is the weak side for Paper Rex. They're going fishing.
You get timeout too? I want to feel included? No, you will not be timed out.
Nobody responding just
How
yet.
did chess become so popular?
As Ewok was pointing out, that paranoia, so important here for
Wasn't
RRQ.
it just things to do during COVID? I feel like a lot of things got popular because it was things to do during COVID.
Play off of that. Gorgeous little setup for him. No one shooting that on. Jemkin taken down, double face forward though. And RRQ will be able to flush out these remaining players. So Indy and Divide both going to be taken down.
Oh my God,
Forsaken
what a
on the
shot.
arrival. Could be finding one, but Xfero.
Okay. There you go. There you go. I mean, from a
down.
pistol, it looked kind of bad.
4 kills for him to jumpstart the Viper. As RRQ will once again find the opening pistol.
Yeah, this is a really nice counterpunch, unexpected one from RRQ.
Right, I'm going to make my
Paper
breakfast
X,
during the
thinking,
second
okay,
round.
we get that first
Surely
one,
nothing
nobody
interesting
clears the
happens.
Hahn.
Surely.
We should just be able to wait, group up as 5, and make that flood retake, try to go. But RRQ is like, let's catch them off guard here. Let's be aggressive. Let's push out, and it works. A treat.
Clean and calculated. Well, goodbye, Jing. Quickly dealt with, and RQ, wise to know this is not going to be a solo push. They saw a little bit more there, and Forsaken will go ahead and feed them another. Shallow on the paranoia, doesn't connect to these two players, so the double face forward, something's going to be able to find Cushy. Grab of the Bulldog. As the pressure now in from behind, the players completely surrounded, in being able to fight for another kill. We'll get some damage in. See if Divide with just a classic will be able to make anything else happen, as it'll just be that Phantom collected.
Yeah, if you keep these last 3 guns here as RRQ, you're not feeling too bad about this at all. Divide, do any more damage would be great, but gonna try to come in on a late timing here. See if he can maybe catch somebody at the very end of the round trying to exit. But he's actually gonna make his way up towards mid. Didn't want to, okay, yes. Just checking. Doing his due diligence. Xfero watching that angle. I think it should be pretty tough here. You just end up going down to the spike with the exits towards the defender spawn for RRQ.
Yeah, the Marshal was even dropped a little bit deeper into yard as well, so making sure that a player on that approach through mid wouldn't be able to grab it where the Phantom had been on the floor. So good awareness overall. 3 players surviving. Not much damage going to be suffered as Divine will just step into the spike and go down. So overall, clean anti-eco for RRQ.
Yeah, this is the same start we saw in Haven. See if it can continue here. Get a bonus going for RRQ this time. Getting clean with the Marshal. A little bit scrappy over towards Link, but all's well that ends well. You're perfectly fine with that as RRQ.
Who won? Did they win? Okay, 1 second.
Just
Okay, don't take mid fast, don't take mid fast, okay? Can you pop mid, guys? Maybe can you pop mid,
I think,
yeah, can. I do M2 smoke.
let's go mid.
Hell shot. Wow. There's Bonyat.
I'll find you.
Seems like in the misfortune from that previous map, still going to be sticking around, at least for the start of this bonus round for RRQ. Then on the slide, Jemkin jumping back, does take over half his HP and shield. Down to 51 now. Zinvi continuing to just fish through these smokes. Meanwhile, something just around the corner. Prowler will scout it, and he finds another. Continuing to spray and pray, as well as get rewarded. The dash across, something able to spot out 2 players. As Invi maybe overheating a little bit. Swing.
You don't need to fight in a 5v3.
Spot is there. The shot's whizzing just over Xpero's head. He manages to stay alive, but Jing a little bit further, deeper now into mid. Ducks back around the corner. Sets up the blaze wall.
Don't need to fight in a 5v3, but fair for you. Good for you.
And so far, I think Monyet he might be the only one that died in vision.
30 seconds left.
Just gonna try to box him in a little bit here. Our PRX, they've wrapped all the way through, so.
I mean, 4v2 with a free site, this is still winnable.
No, this is gonna be A here. Yeah, Forsaken Jing gonna make their way over.
Spike planted.
2-2 split. Just gotta have good timing here as PRX. Ooh, Forsaken just takes a bunch of damage on that spray through the smoke.
Footstep. Something quick on the turn, able to find the one. Will get traded out. So 3 players surviving. PRX.
Okay, a normal start to a game. Yay.
Decent damage found here for RRQ, but just a bit unlucky. Getting picked off through those smokes. Pit now going to be available for Xfero.
Yeah, so early into this, RRQ was already showing quite a different look than what they give Nongshim on this map. A lot of what they do against Nongshim was like holding mains. You know, Jemkin's out on his own, getting info. He's so good with being able to get those peaks and then TP out and kind of find out what's going on the site. But a lot of mid pressure, a lot of death balling around here so far for RRQ. Is that going to be the methodology that they've thought up coming against PRX? Are they going to go for something a little bit different? That operator there.
Big force here, but he hits
Wow.
the shot. Jing.
What a shot.
0-3-0. Great hit from Jemkin.
Thing is, that's just a chamber. Like, it could be just a chamber alone. It could be the whole team.
That risk with that glass cannon, but goes
Yeah,
unpunished.
see,
Now
no.
another deeper
Chamber
angle.
gets another kill.
And
Again, you might literally
anticipating
just think, though,
these
this
old
is only
tendencies
chamber.
from PRX, wanting to get information, wanting to push out. The punish is there.
Whatever you do,
Now
RRQ,
3v5,
please just do it as a
up over
team.
the top,
Okay, there
quickly
you go.
dealt with Cushy. A bit of revenge for the previous round. That leaves just something in divide to try to get at least some
Don't
damage
do
done.
that.
We'll be able to find one. The operator now on the floor, saturate, flying, something needing to separate this.
Pretty crazy from
He
one yeet.
cannot mun yet. Draws his attention long enough for Xpero to get out on the angle. Kill now found. He's connecting on the device, sends out the bite, but they know where the last player is, so they'll just play away from him. Full rotation across towards the B side of the map.
Can scoop up that op along the way,
On
too.
Yeet
So
cooking
nice
right
call
there.
Here for RRQ. Devi, I would assume, is just going to think about saving if possible. Just try to make that a reality. You're going to leave Xfero, though, at Link.
Xfero might just have him. Poison orb up.
And Devi thinks better of that. Doesn't want to challenge.
Xfero, though, on the hunt. Has to check behind the boxes here. Could have used the orb to drift across. Devi for now. Favorable angle for him. Flush against the wall. The swing coming in now. Timing just a
Well,
bit
there you go.
off.
3-1. Some nice shots by
Xfero will
Jemkin
be
to
able
start
to
this
find
off. They
4
don't
players
pick up. Oh,
alive.
no, they do pick
RRQ.
up.
3-1 to start.
Yeah, and so this strategy that RRQ's been employing, you know, usually they like to leave Jemkin on his own, kind of let him control the mains, maybe a little bit of mid stuff too, but now they're just all pushing together, looking for these trades. You know, 2-1-2 split for PRX is quickly dissected because of the catch on the push out. You know, Forsaken continuing to try to take space, continuing to try to employ some of what worked for him on Haven. Just shut right out.
Yeah, this time the 4-stack B.
They're just going to go for another death ball push out B main, except for Devi, who's wrapping
They
over
smoke,
towards A,
eh?
but RRQ was leaning the A side of the map the whole time. Love to get something that convergent pass one way or another. He'll get it in death. Jing does have his ult, so this kind of is a feels bad man round for PRX unless they could pull off the thrifty.
Power checks up. There's just been also quiet on this side of the map, so RRQ now, maybe double guessing, but with the trademark clear, could just have them pivot back into A.
It's all intentional though. There were already players rotating over, knowing that if they cleared that trademark, it wasn't going to be likely that RRQ would want to go in that direction.
Now we're checking around yard. Monyette's going to start on the approach.
I'm out of here.
A little bit of spray, just jumping across. They know that they've got yard and main control.
Oh, they're in trouble here, though.
Saturate, looking for the catch, and Jemkin is able to find one. Envy going to be taken down at Hall. He's lobbed in, Divide caught, dead.
Done a decent job there. They know the Waylay and Phoenix are here.
Continuing to poke and prod from every single angle on this A site.
Again,
Will
they should
find
know
one.
that something is
Being
somewhat
flawless.
here.
Something on the swing out. Will be able to find one, but swiftly gets
They trade
overwhelmed.
it decently enough.
So some damage found here, but round win not looking likely at all unless Forsaken can do something with a Bucky that I've never seen anybody with a Bucky do. Because he is playing at range.
Doing his best to get in there to get into range, but not holding that angle.
Yeah, good luck on this one. Shot.
Okay, it's not remembering the old Bucky. They used to just laser people no matter what.
Gap a little bit more. Looking for a weapon, and will just get spammed down to 18 health.
Here.
Just no options. Going out. No way to make a go of this one. Will just get taken down by the spike, it would seem. There's RRQ, a 4-1 start. Saw him get 5-1 before Alex felt the need to try to call a timeout. That is RRQ's map pick, though. Might be wanting to use it a little bit sooner, but for now it seems like the timer will tick down.
I think he's going to wait and see how this gun round goes, see if they can make the adjustments. A lot of this early pressure, you know, RRQ not overcommitting anything, or they've got some decent info. Don't want to give up anything extra, and so far it's working. They've got a great read on PRX's tendencies. It's that 2-1-2 split again. Let's see if PRX goes pushing aggressive.
Top, on top. I cannot pick in. Can be in guess. Can be in play a bullish. He like to pop mid also. Can be in guess. Talk mid,
So, Monyette is slotted forward.
Alex is so stressed.
This is a constant state for him.
It really is.
Well, Macy doesn't have it.
They're pretty passive from PRX.
True.
So they're following that MIBR ranked round strat, but at least they have some kind of
on this B site.
double stack setup here on B.
Over.
They are rotating.
Out
But this
towards
B
heaven.
split from the Neon could be kind of big.
Just looking to peek on this tiny little pocket, but the poison orb
They
will
just
dissipate.
wait for Monyette to walk all the way
Trying
up.
to bait a response. They threw the paranoia. They threw a bunch of stuff.
Monyette's about to
Oh,
flank in.
no trade.
They know
Well, there you
exactly
go.
where they are at.
Monyette just gets two,
Monyette
and they know this
swoops
guy's
in
having
from
now.
that connector. Two players going to be cleaned up. Envy at heaven. Now with everything to do, and Jemkin will just go ahead and put an option
Okay,
right
I mean,
between his eyes.
this map looking pretty dominant for RRQ, to be honest.
Just to sit back, tuck away, and hold on to the weapons.
Can the coach hear the comms? Yeah,
5-1
of course,
the
coach can hear the
start here for
comms.
RRQ. PRX, I think they're going to have to call that timeout.
Yeah, for sure. And this was all just
Yeah,
buying
this has
time
got to be a
for
timeout. I mean, Monyette just walks all the way up.
Throwing the C's, throwing the paranoia. That
As I
pulls
say,
the
this is from the
rotation Envy
MIBR
over.
ranked
That
strap
opens up
round
that
where
mid
we
space
just
for
put two
Monyette.
players on B, one
Makes the
player
round
here,
pretty easy,
one
pretty
player
doable.
here,
We're
and
gonna
one
juggle
player
the
here.
operator away just in case. Eat it off the map and move on with their lives. Same start they had on Haven.
The old
Same time for a timeout.
MIBR ranked strat.
Just trying to avoid the mistakes.
For those of you
of
who
that
didn't watch the
previous
MIBR
map.
game yesterday, on Road, they had a round against G2
Any additional round
where
wins
they
here.
literally just stayed. They started the round
Seems like RRQ, yeah,
in like
shrug
these
off that opening
positions,
map, knows that they are going to be,
and I kid you not,
in theory,
they
favored
stayed there for a
going into
full minute
Corrode.
and didn't do anything, and then also played a horrible
Starts off
round.
decently, but Monyette
And then
completely unnoted.
G2 ran like a
Given up the
fake.
space, wanted
Everyone
to get over
rotated
towards heaven.
across. They had no idea what was going on.
So,
It was
swoops
fucking
in,
awful.
Timeout.
picks them apart.
And it's really
Okay, there's your timer. Another good start for RRQ. Now, this time you would hope if you're RRQ to convert a good half here, you know, like at least another 8-4 at this point. And then from like an 8-4 or better, you're hoping, well, the difference this time is we've got Jemkin on chamber. So surely we can close it out with that, right? On a more defense-sided map? Surely. Did G2 look the best or was MIBR shite? I would say more MIBR shite in that game, to be honest. It wasn't close. Apart from Mazzino on the final map, they weren't really shooting. They didn't really have any interesting ideas. They just... Well, this is what I was saying in the Fury MIBR game, right? Like, that game, the other, like, upper best of fives we saw were, like, you know, kind of stylistically very interesting games. The MIBR are a normal type team. You know, they play pretty standard comps. They play a pretty standard style. Like, you know, their identity is, we've got better players than you. We're going to play normal Valorant better than you with better players. That's their kind of, you know, mantra, I feel. So when they are playing bad, it is fucking hella dull. It's hella dull to watch when they're playing bad. Because it's just like, well, this is just, like, I could watch fucking Team Secret, you know, some shit team to watch this. Okay, there you go, Divine.
Starts to take over as Monyet picked apart. Seen the spike and gets recovered.
Who's like a boring normal team? Like, when, you know when Giant, this is why no one cared about Giants. Because when Giants were bad, it was like, what is your identity?
Up his position by setting up the haunt.
You know, like, because when Giants were bad back in the day, I mean, they're still playing the comps from 2022, but back then they were also playing the comps from 2022.
Xfero inserted on this flank, making his way now over towards the spawn. Drop down to the spike, passes it to Jemkin to get the plant going. Spot out, but Forsaken cannot win the fight. Crazy guy
spike
down.
Oh,
finds another divide. Felled. Envy, a nice shot with the Guardian, cleans up Jemkin, but Xfero now arriving at connector. Swinging in and finds the timing. Envy is eliminated. Saturate towards heaven, going to be dodged. Xfero now pinching forward. Finds another critical timing. Is something. Sight set to heaven. Ching has to do it all. Finds the first to pivot back. The crazy guy can just wait for the tap. The hold to half, the fake of the TP. Ching, he's not buying into it. He's just taking it! Oh boy, crazy guy. Sparing their blushes, learning from the end of Abyss yesterday. Denies the cheeky little steal of the round. And now 6-1.
Right to another lock-in tournament for partnership.
This is rough. It's such a good start. Divide.
It's not impossible. I could see that happening. I actually wouldn't be that surprised, yeah, to kind of announce the new partnership team. Because I think what we're likely to get in the new system is
temporarily by the PRX players.
I think we're likely to get 12-team tournaments, but only 8 team are partnered. If you know what I mean. You take another timeout. Have you? I don't think I've ever seen this timeout into timeout.
I haven't either.
When it's not like, you know, maybe when it's like 12-10 and you haven't taken a timeout, and then it's 12-11 and you're just calling one round. I mean, I've seen that, but
yeah, I've seen some where it's like, you know, it's like 10-1, and they'll call, or like a 9-0, call a timeout, and then like, you know, 10-0, they might call another, maybe not even though. Guy's actually just swearing. The guy's just...
That was actually, yeah, I'm just so annoyed. I need to tell them how fucking annoyed I am.
Like, he literally just muttered and he's like, fucking. He literally just said fucking randomly. Okay, if they don't win fucking 12 straight rounds from here,
what looks like a real
Alex is going to explode.
They take a pause. Those are both giving PRX problems. You're just on mostly sheriffs.
Crazy thing, Waylay is more of a problem than Yoru. Yes, I think that is crazy. I mean, I think both aren't that terrible for the game. To be honest, because I think they're both. I think it's not that bad if the agents that are good are like high skill and actually require skill to play.
As they hear the weapons getting juggled away, Forsaken continuing to try to
just
scale.
thinking about this at all.
Another timing as he tucks back, does get clipped by the operator, down to 16 HP. Monyet,
You know what I mean? Like the problem, like one of the major problem with Teo was it was just too easy to play. Oh my god! And you got the spikes.
Tucks into that.
That's the spike.
Monyet, remembering he played for Paper X once upon a time.
What a steal of a round this would be.
Let me just
Remember
fucking
who you are.
run into this Phoenix Molly with the spike on my own.
Saturate dropped it over the top.
Oh my, the most successful timeout I've seen in my entire life.
Finds 3, and a thrifty achieved off of that double timeout.
But yeah, if the meta agents are like difficult to play,
we saw that
at least
on the
that gives
first
you
round,
some, you
like
know,
a similar
some people might not play because it's difficult, and we have actually seen that. Like,
I mean, he's just
nasty. You know, there are teams and players who like they're just not that good at Waylay.
And they get that extra layer of help
So they
there.
aren't playing
Monyet so eager because they know they tagged him with that.
Well, I mean,
opshot,
well, I say
quick
that.
kill.
Some teams aren't good at Waylay. They were playing
go,
it,
but
and they shouldn't have been because they can't play it. But you know,
Stacks did to him. Well, if I just go across the volley, I'll kill them both. Ends up being a bit more unfortunate. Not ready for Jing on that angle. Hitting him twice with that Sheriff.
If Boaster can do it, anybody can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes unlucky, I guess, but do have that tour de force there for Jemkin. Cushy has a Nightfall for an execute.
Well, this could be their undoing.
Oh, he waited.
but I think the Yoru is definitely a bigger problem than Waylay, just because the Yoru.
Crazy guy on the jump peak. Now
Yoru just puts so much pressure on you
Quite going to connect onto him, but
on
Jing on the
attack
peak from
side.
the yard. Ends up
Like,
losing his life.
you know,
Player advantage.
an agent that can
Very much
TP across the
established
map
already.
twice is so fucking strong.
That link angle is like statistically the worst spot to play in any map in all of Valor. Like out of all the default spots.
Dialed in on that angle, just the wrist showing. Seems like RRQ not going to be allowing.
He could be this could be from the Bureau of made up statistics. I'm not sure, but I believe it.
There's like they did some like type of wrong on like efficiency ratings on like when it actually turns into a kill, like how often.
In pro games or in ranked games?
Pro games.
RRQ will get
And like that spot has like a disgustingly low like
crazy
efficiency rating. Like you never get shit done from Link as a solo player.
And I'm not surprised you're very prone to being pinched.
Nice little shot from something, but Jemkin finds a great off angle to take here outside of this. That is brilliant stuff there. Able to cover his teammate after the paranoia and the
Harbor was ever meta? I mean, people called it a Harbor meta back in the day in 2023. It wasn't really a Harbor meta, it was just a Viper meta that Harbor got played a little bit with on certain maps. And people were like, oh, Harbor meta.
It's a nightmare to deal with.
But really, it was just Sky Viper meta, really.
Standard RRQ corrode play here.
Run it back to check around B main. Clear the trademark, no one in mid to catch. Swinging, but won't be able to go deep enough to clean up Crazy Guy. They're going to try to counter swing off of that. Forsaken at the same time, walking out of the smoke.
Phoenix ult out B, set up our up, and also walk down mid. This team's a different level.
That's crazy. Little push and pull on the map there. Creating space at 2 different layers.
Away from the Prowler, the peak, something
Attack up sucks. I disagree. Attack up sucks. I think attack up is quite good.
5v3 in the round, Paper X.
I think, to be honest, playing Chamber, you should have attack up as much as you can. Otherwise, you've got, like, you might as well use what Chamber's good at.
Forsaken still has that paranoia.
Otherwise, you're just playing an agent. You're just playing a blank agent, essentially, if you're not offing with Chamber on attack. He's not giving you much else. Then he's just a trip.
Swings in, keeps Forsaken protected. Flawless round for Paper
X. Daenerys forgot about the Iron Fleet.
Find any consecutives.
They forgot about that angle.
Through.
I need Viper double molly back. Unless they heavily rework and nerf the wall/orb fuel stuff, you're not getting that second molly back. And in fact, with the other changes they've made in the game more generally, you're not getting that second molly back.
It's a good start. Use those ults, gain that extra space. Find that extra room in the middle that was left open. Something with that
I mean, look, if they can get, I mean, we just literally saw it. I mean, but then again, they would have maybe won from 12-0 down last map. But
PRX wants to box RRQ out
if
of
they
this
can
round.
get,
oh, the swing, what a flick from Jemkin.
They get one more, they might be alright.
Annihilate something.
That's a crazy shot to start off with, though. Oh,
what a hell of a shot, Jing. However, still playing forward fearlessly into mid. Will get punished.
RRQ, what are we doing? Also, why are we changing POV from a guy who's out in mid on his own? Some of the I swear the observing has been worse than it was last year. I swear, like across all regions as well. I don't know if it's a meta thing, but like I've noticed more of those situations. I feel like maybe it's just me noticing it. Who knows? But like that, why are we coming off a guy who's fucking out in mid and just got 2 kills?
The Viper's pit doesn't matter anymore, so Devi, I think, is just going to abandon it.
He's going to walk out through main. But as it dissipates, they have to give caution. They don't know exactly when he exited it, where he went to. Want to check out around halls, but still plenty of places that he could have tucked away. But Spike now getting planted.
They're gonna push CT.
Working his way over. Still has that operator. Could swap it out. But back for the Odin.
I think you should push CT here. 3v3. 3v3. I think you should know the Viper is likely pushed A main.
He's haunt. 2 prowlers still available. A bite.
So it should be max 2 players there coming from CT, and I think you should just be like, we can be 2 players. And it might only be 1 or 0.
C's will come through.
As we can see, it's 1.
Looking to try to get onto the flank. The smoke falling.
Oh.
Devi as well taken down. Forsaken. Counter swings back around, finding the kill, but the time is starting to get away from them. Pushy, we're gonna hold the door. Forsaken winning that fight. Rendezvous, now the shorties in hand for both, and Jemkin.
Oh, the shorty battle for the ages.
RRQ once again get up to 8.
Last round in the half.
This is just one of those rounds that Jemkin completely thwarts your plans by just hitting a better shot. Oh my God. Man. I mean, I know that's a tilter, but sometimes you just got to tip your cap when your opponent hits a shot like that. And it just completely throws the round out of whack. And being able to create that mid pressure off the back
he just
of
doesn't give a shit.
Just blows that round up for PRX.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh. Free ear piercing there for Envy.
And look, the follow-up is there. Haunt revealed, Jing tagged by the operator, then Crazy Guy gets the headshot. It's just rough start after rough start here for PRX.
Now they're ult on B. Don't see anyone.
Forward into the side B. Open for the taking. Forsaken just tucked it connector. He's going to swing and look to take this fight.
What are you doing, Crazy Guy? I mean, that is crazy from Crazy Guy, but it worked, so fair play, I guess.
Just some damage found.
Face your fear. Nice and slow.
Saturate, lobbed into the corner, but still held at bay. Envy here in heaven, trying to keep himself alive. The relay bolt going to connect. Sam clears the prowler. Something swooping forward, dead. Envy gone. Now it is just Devi.
Like me with the aim there.
Flawless.
Okay, well it is 9-3. That's maybe out of reach, but we shall see. Now, the next map is Breeze as well. I mean, a map that has not been that kind to PRX. Like, if RRQ win Breeze, it could be in some trouble. How old? Devi isn't old, right? Is he? How old is Devi? Like 24? He's 27. Okay, maybe he is quite old. I prefer King. Okay, 27 is quite old. I thought he was young. Never mind, he is old. How old is something? High stop usage this season: 1 PRX, 2 RRQ. Wow.
Monsters 1 versus Global Esports. Can they work
24.
it again? Now you've got Jemkin to
Yeah, because
contend
we've been
with.
watching since 2021.
With those defenders' sightlines on this chamber.
Yeah, I guess we all get old, huh?
This A hit. Jemkin there.
Great guy, just backpedaling has been spotted. Michael's in the smoke, just shots exchanged.
God, it's gonna be strange when I will have watched someone who like started in Valorant and they retire. You know what I mean? Like they have like a full Valorant career.
Furthest off at the moment,
And you watch them from start to finish. That's gonna be strange.
Prowler at the ready. The blaze wall sets it. As they hear that you
must have been pistol for paper, right?
As well on the floor.
5v5 retake.
Swing off the curveball. No one scaling forward quite yet. Jemkin's still on the approach, however. His relay bolt will connect. They have to tuck back. Swing to the corner. Forsaken left alone. Does end up dropping as Jing will find one. Moniette coming away with 3. Now looking for the defuse. Something. Looking to try to win it out here from this position, but he cannot. Crazy guy cleans it up. 3-1 in pistols now. RRQ getting both on this map. They get to double digits.
It's just a little bit of a tension created over from Link that makes PRX completely abandon their backside hold. And that opens up this space for Moniette. You know, you hit a good paranoia, he slides in, and all of a sudden you got control over that site. I don't know what it was exactly that happened over there that 3 players of PRX, they had a couple in elbow, and they all abandoned that crossfire angle at the entrance to A site from defender's side. And
Unlucky.
it just all just
I'm not
comes crumbling
27,
down
I'm
because of that. You
28.
give that Neon any space, any opportunity, and they capitalize.
I'm also not 62, I'm 28.
For Spy, PRX looking to jumpstart this. Here's, oh my God, they are both frozen in time.
What do bits do?
Something comes out on
Slow-mo fight, Bollywood.
Neo.
Actual Bollywood car flipping over them.
His nickname in Japan, Smith.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
But he was Neo in this one. He wins either way. Devi going to be noted on a deep walk out towards the flank.
Gotta go.
What do bits do? Thank you, MMBR is overrated.
Needing some attention drag
What
towards
the fuck do you mean, what do bits do?
Advance. Oh boy. As yeah, Jing getting tagged up a little bit, but has to run it back, obviously. He's gonna try to close that gap. Xpharaoh gonna be good for 1 before getting taken down. Jemkin denying the ult. Jing right back into the smoke, playing off a timing, and massacring 2. The Stinger working a treat. Jemkin. A chance to maybe try to make a go of it, but
Round 2 Phoenix ult force. Honestly, Phoenix ult forcing is kind of a good idea.
Desperate bid with the 4 Spy. It works out, but none will survive.
There's no way you actually didn't know what bits were, did you? MIBR is overrated. I mean, your name is looking...
Amazing stuff. Some of these combos that they have with their own utility this time for
Your
PRX
name might
go
be
their way.
coming true.
Right
You might
off
be a
that
prophet
seize.
in a way.
Nice stuff from Jing.
When did you make that name? Did you make that name for this season of VCT, or did you make it for
It's more like
some other time?
Still fired up.
Were you just hating on
Lot of
a
work to
shit
do,
at
though.
MIBR? Or was it for last
Really is.
season?
Flash of the face. Jemkin just going to be rendezvousing out. Relay bolt sent through, and Jing going to be taken down. Jemkin able to find him the wall bang. So in the end,
I
a 1
made
for
this
1.
account the day
that hole
Tarek
right there?
joined MIBR CS team. Is that true? Hold on, I'm actually checking how old your account is.
Tagged up to hell, but would be able to heal it out. But
Account created April
Final
19th,
shot,
2019.
Jemkin able to find the
What, you
kill.
had that
Crazy guy,
name?
though. Deep walk down through mid. Caught on the extremities by Forsaken. A site pretty much already cleared. Grab the orb with the plant. We'll be able to get 1 away.
So you're just a Tarek hater.
Giving up a bit of time for the rotations to come through. And actually, we'll just pass this over to something. Get him 2 from that convergent paths.
Yeah, I like
I
the
mean,
idea
yeah,
of
he's been hating
taking that
MIBR
ult.
before Valorant started.
RRQ just absolute fits.
Oh, Envy.
Oh boy.
I don't think, not going to be ready for this
No
one.
more dreams.
A quick little headshot. The flanks contained. Jemkin and Cushy to sit back.
Brazilians down on MIBL were really annoying. They were being divas.
Round over. I need to see that from Jemkin's perspective. That kill, absolute madness. But then getting a little, you know, trying to take that spacer RRQ, and PRX just reads it. Kind of simple as that in that round. Something let's to see. So helps to.
Love to get another charge here, but we'll just go down. Nothing too concerning there. Just the Marshall loss to PRX. Halfway to tying this up.
Well, done it before.
I mean, if they end up winning this map, I mean, just wrap it up. Wrap it up. If you can't win from 9-3 and winning a pistol, I know you lost the force, but if you can't win from this spot, wrap it up. Go home.
Middle, Jason. Yeah, you take a look at Jason. I don't worry. On his feet.
Punching to the wall again.
Guys, I think he packed our friend. He OD. Okay, I'm gonna prowler and we go.
Getting grouped up.
See, the EMEA one, the EMEA like commentary ones are like very interesting because they just play it for like a good 40 seconds.
More towards this A side of the map.
But in Pacific, they just give you a little snippet.
They can quickly reinforce Xfero's position.
Puts in your jersey. They have, but I haven't got it yet.
Double dash in,
I don't know if it's been
taking that space, and for now, the next player's going to be rerouted. So Monyet just going to swoop around, join in with his Viper.
A full retake B with no ults. Not a fan.
Saturate finding nothing. Smoke again. Cycled in. Xfero at heaven. Found.
Not a fan. What are we doing? Take a timeout.
His head off. That's a player advantage out for PRX.
It cannot be that easy. They had no opposition coming into the site. No opposition taking elbow. Get the first kill here.
Forward into the corner. Monyet pushing, amplifying the one. Invi. Oh, he allows for something to die there by holding the trigger, and that could be costly! Is Invi now? Has to do it all. The Nightfall sent the Odin on the corner. Invi finds the fourth. On for the ace! And Crazy Guy denies it!
Holy fuck. Holy fucking shit,
man. The defuse is there, and RRQ.
That is crazy. How does he let something die?
Lets him die and then
another
almost
step
wins the
towards
round.
claiming this map as their own.
How many sacrifices?
VFL points. That's what it is.
Something's demise.
VFL.
Oh boy.
Fucking dead.
That one's gonna feel a bit bad. You watch it back, especially. It's great stuff here.
Oh.
If I'm something, I'm tilting off that, bro.
Oh man. I mean, Invi almost spares his own blushes here, but Crazy Guy ready for it.
Nearly makes up for it, but
yeah,
that could be a moment that they look back on with utter dismay.
Well,
RRQ just 2 more rounds to go.
Thing is, they can't really afford to lose that round. They do have a Phoenix Ult again. Why not give Jing a rifle?
That one's gonna feel bad. You had a 4v5 advantage. Jing's gotta run it back.
Yeah, it's a pretty passive B.
Prowler to check. Spots out Xfero close. Still holding just on the other side of the wall. Thinking his position.
Be worried about the run it back, saturate combo here.
Spotted out. Jing just
I guess a Phoenix Ult, I don't think there's a much worse spot to play, to be
down.
honest, than close, tucked in a corner where
There's a clear
they can check for free. Because even if you...
Something slotting forward into connector, but look at RRQ. Not playing into this angle. Maybe Jemkin.
Even if you do kill the Phoenix Ult,
as long as something is patient,
it doesn't do anything. So even if you let it go, kind of thing.
About guaranteed. Divine now playing out wide. A bit of bait to play in Jing on this corner. Divine going to be good for the one. And now Jing striking, binding to 3 overall.
Okay, I mean,
Jemkin
you won a
walk
passive B
right
before because they kind of gave you a free kill, but...
A great recovery here from PRX.
Again, not loving this, like, very passive B hold.
Once again, be 5 rounds away from trying to tie this up.
Yeah, it's a nice
like
setup
a
you can have when you have to run it back with a waylay. You know whoever's on site is going to be trying to track them, and you can just run them down there. Thought maybe they'd hit him with the saturate, but hang on to it. And then that, again, another little bait and switch play. We saw this a lot on Haven. Now you're starting to get it to come together
Phoenix.
for PRX here on Corrode too.
No timeout yet.
Got one player set up deep,
On
another
a
one close.
just with
Chamber. No idea. Tour de force. It's going to be
Chamber
there to hold down
on
B main. So
We're
It's pretty much the only firepower they have other than a bandit in Xfero's hands. Everybody else going on the save, and Cushy just keeping the bank tight. Just trying to get that operator back into the hands of Jemkin after this round.
Yeah, and I think this could be one of those rounds where you're kind of fishing for that ultimate. Nobody from RRQ has given up any presence.
Rate, rebound on the corner, sees connecting, something going to be overwhelmed. Cushy finding the one, but Jing finding two. Molly now lobbed in. It's Xfero. And Bandit, aforementioned, looking for the kill, but Divide just barely able to hold his own.
Planted.
Now in play. It's just Crazy Guy and Jemkin to try to see if they can make any sort of difference here. Taken quickly, getting in on the flank once again.
He turned.
Jemkin turns back.
Sorry. I don't know if
Those
he
men
heard him.
find him. That could be a weapon collected and saved.
Do we need to do that against fucking classics?
Looks like now with a
Don't
2v3, we could find another kill in
I would
the next couple
say
seconds.
no.
Would be able to make a play of this, but Jemkin says, nope, you just go ahead, grab the Vandal, and I'll see if I can get some exits.
What a waste of an ult. What do you want him to
Shot is
do?
a hair off. Jing
Not
will
ult?
be able to survive.
You want him to not ult in this round?
PRX continuing now. Only their second time getting
He started on B, they went A.
7-11.
Unlucky.
Let's keep it fresh, yeah. Making some good reads
Okay,
now.
take a
PRX.
timeout
This
though.
is just a
RRQ.
pretty simple.
Might have been too
Hey,
passive
we
for
don't
my
get any
like.
contact, from the tour de force early. Use a little bit of that fade util to check. We just accelerate.
Woo!
They're still feeling good. Still
No
pretty-
timeout. What are we
keeping the
doing?
vibes, keeping the
Hello,
energy
Mr.
good.
Coaching
Gonna have
staff.
a
I know
convergent
it's
pass here. Cushy does have his
8:42
ult
a.m.,
loaded,
but wake
so
up.
Big investment.
Wake up.
For RRQ. Might lose a couple in a row if they can't get this one to go. Ooh.
Damage found, but Envy counter. No, up over the top. Thought he found him through the smoke, but
Oh
just
no.
had that.
If
tiny little pop of
RRQ
vision.
lose this map, I mean, just literally
Critical
just
kill
don't
will be
even bother
found.
with Breeze. Don't bother.
Ping out there.
It's over.
A missed
They did it. They went 0-3.
idea in where the smokes would give you vision. So RRQ gonna have to note that. Good Xfero trying to get out there early on these
Deep
flanks.
walk down, and timing found for Forsaken.
Why are we here?
Close does eat a little bit more damage.
Walking
but
mid
Xfero
on my
can't
own.
Confirm that kill.
Why in a
Something now.
4v5 have I
Spot on
got
Crazy
one
Guy,
person
sticks around
in a
for the
good
fight
spot?
and ends up losing it.
Gotta save.
You do.
Oh
Leonin
my
and the
goodness.
operator.
Is
Two
Corrode
remaining
defense
weapons
side
in the
this
hands of
hard?
the survivors from RRQ.
Is it actually this hard?
Need to try to retain these, but it looks like PRX may be looking to hunt.
As they absolutely should.
Wish my
Players
ex
sitting on
trusted me
5K
this
plus.
much as RRQ coaches trusts
Knock it out there and
RRQ.
see what you can get done.
Not only that, but Cushy already has the ult, and Jemkin had just burned his in the previous round, so you're not that concerned about the tour de force buildup.
True.
They will start shifting their way in towards B. There's close enough by. Just something. Unable to get the readjust fast enough. Envy here around
The
the corner,
Chinese
about to
tote
swing
bag
into the
ad
operator.
I'm getting right now
Speed,
goes
little
crazy.
headshot,
Where are you from,
fast
loser
TP.
Pulse? Is it a nice bag?
It's gonna be timing. Jemkin a bit too good for that one.
Let us see what they have planned for us this time.
You're in
So throwing
America.
the flash, waiting a second, and then swinging.
Yeah. That's nasty. What a find there for Envy.
Look who
Awareness
it
from
is.
Forsaken. He's been phenomenal.
MIBR is
Lurks on
overrated.
its
Thanks
own
for the
lurks.
gift sub to Loser Pulse.
That's gonna bring out the timeout now for our.
No more ads for no more tote bag ads for you. No tote bags will be bought this month. I mean, I still like the fucking little match point scooter they have in China. I think that's fucking hilarious. I don't know why. I don't know why I find it so funny, but a little scooter sponsoring match point. I don't know why does it sponsor match point. I guess it's delivering the win or whatever. I am getting so many Chinese tote bag ads right now. If a Chinese team wins Santiago, will I buy the scooter? That would be content. How much does it cost? That kind of scooter. What kind of price is that kind of scooter, do you think? Would I have to get it shipped over here as well?
Execute.
That would probably cost quite a bit.
To say, Jemkin shipping past this wall.
Oh, no.
A shot.
What the fuck happened there?
What a shot to whiff from Jemkin. Uncharacteristic to say the least, as the run it back has them fully retreating. Another one.
We got a kill
ends up getting
just
whipped, and that
before
sets
it
up a Jing
expired.
to narrowly have a
It's
window
on
to
your
take out
own,
Crazy
no
Guy.
smokes.
Spike planted.
Virgin paths sent, caught on the no one.
Oh, they actually might lose this.
Deep it up into the corner. PRX just going to be looking to try to cycle this util onto this defender's side. Now the paranoia in hand as the bite will expire. That gets sent through. And, okay, Forsaken does get taken down. Jemkin with a weapon swap, able to find one with that Guardian.
We can just hold them.
Jing forced away.
Hold them.
As Moniette goes slotting forward, but Indy finds Xpero because she's spamming. It's rewarded with one. They look for a little bit more. Now it's just something.
I've seen him win this
Again,
1v2
playing out
in
from
this
position,
almost
finds
very
the first.
spot.
Jemkin cannot survive. It is a Red Bull clutch.
I've seen that happen before.
PRX continuing.
Who was that
to
1v2
advance
against? The
closer
one
and
where
closer.
he they were like
I think
chasing
I heard
him
some
out
slams
yard.
of frustration from downstairs.
And he like got one of them
on
and
this
like
RRQ side of the
Giga
stage.
hooked in.
This is
And like swung back
it's
out and got
almost
the
so good.
second.
I don't know how I feel
G2.
about
God,
those
that was
early
crazy.
rip of the
That was
convergent pass
crazy, that moment.
by PRX, but I mean you get the round anyway. You know, they're set up for a really nice paranoia to buy some extra time, but that is his corner. That is his spot. He has done so much from there.
Shout out to G2.
I mean, we are all having the same thought.
Well, they certainly might, especially if they can continue this run back.
But that's, you know, he did it just a couple days ago from that same angle where he had a crazy clutch. That's his, that's his spot.
I think I might be done calling it yard.
It's something.
Yeah, something's a little bit long. Let's just call it the Smith.
The Smith?
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
Calling a map position the something? It's quite, I don't think that would sound great on a cast of people who weren't aware.
Shorty behind it.
Oh, and he takes the fight in something. It just sounds like you, it just sounds like you just forgot what it is.
But for now, PRX are keeping it quiet. They're playing it patient.
Find you.
Launched into the site. Knows that there's no one home in this position. It's gonna be a 4-1 split on this approach for RRQ.
There.
Smoke forward. The players scaling up and Forsaken able to get in on top of Moniette.
One
He
guy's
loses his leg
something.
to that Bucky, but still comes away with the kill. And now behind this blaze wall, 3 players contained. Jing, however, hacked down and
Team
will
flash and die to a snake bite.
So McFarrell finds him in the end.
Parting gift.
Getting to buy. And suddenly this starts getting a little bit dicey.
They have to use
the
Ray,
Nightfall
though.
to ride forward, something to
Kind
be
of a win for
overwhelmed.
RRQ. They might just win. They might just
He
win.
relocates, but the turnaround from Xpero, the awareness
There's
is there.
no way you lose a map
And I
in
don't
a
know how,
5v4
but
post
RRQ,
plant against
they pull off
a
this
Thrifty.
to get up to that point.
Match point.
Just doing enough damage on the way in that they're softening targets up. Some nice sheriff shots, a little
Do
bit of
eBay
patience.
still sponsor the Thrifty in
No,
Tier 2?
they're trying to gum up this choke or
eBay.
PRX, but
Yeah, it used to be in Tier 2
yeah,
Americas.
that
It used to
bite,
be the
as
eBay
soon as that
Thrifty.
curveball came out,
No, I don't think it's the
That-
eBay thrift anymore.
Jing could
I think it's
do.
just straight up.
a little
I
bit
don't
of
even. I don't think we have a tier 2
Yeah,
sponsor right now for that stuff. Maybe I'm wrong.
that's frustrating.
Wow, no money in Tier
Now
2.
you're playing into a pit.
Shio single-handedly
That's why I'm
keeping
giving my
that thing
salary. I
alive.
don't even take a salary, bro. I give my salary back to the people. It's true.
Wow,
See a consideration of the Molly, but will
man of the people.
end up having to hold this one.
No, I'm not man of the people. I'm just there for tier 2.
The operator situated,
Vote for me.
scaling forward, something just around this corner. Do they have anything to try to play him in on this angle? Will just be the dash across the rendezvous out to safety.
Okay, they push him off the line.
Now they know exactly
But what's
where
your
he's
choice?
at.
You're going away?
Try
You're
to
going
just
back to mid.
circumnavigate that
All
op.
going back to mid. Why are you all going back to
Yeah.
mid?
A lot of layers to this, so you know one
You're
way or
going for a
another
B
which
split.
way PRX is going to end up going. Cushy there. Ooh. At
Now
the
what are we
moment,
doing?
Maybe Forsaken. Gonna hit the shot. Gonna have to put the
Going
smoke
for an
up.
A split.
But there's this trademark here.
No,
That never
going
gets
for a B
cleared.
split. Definitely going for a B
Be able to
split.
get into B, get around this pit. Just got to beat
Crazy guy's got paranoia, and he's seen you.
Drops back, avoids the saturate. Paranoia to hold him at bay for the moment. Sparrow pushing out of the back of the pit, looking for a little bit more.
I thought they lined up.
Just settling though on the B side.
I think after getting the first one, you go back into the pit, but maybe that's just me.
Still the open hand for the retake. Or headhunter bullets for Jemkin. Forsaken though once again going on a lurk, working his way around through mid, but this leaves something
this might take some time.
on an island. Envy is watching out over at main as well. Going to be needing some assistance here sooner rather than later. Monyet can break the pre-aim, and on that jump peek, I think he spotted him. Something's still going to be good for the one. Monyet sliding across, able to find the kill. Waylay down, Forsaken, however, now arriving here from behind. The haunt, the reveal, Envy finding Jemkin, Forsaken, now backstabbing. As it all comes to fruition, it takes a damn long while,
now
but they
money
get there.
is kind of a mix here, RRQ.
10 to 12,
might get our second time out here.
Needing 2 more rounds.
No, you're going to wait till the last round.
Another overtime.
Yeah, they've been good about stringing some rounds together. Love this from Forsaken. Get the kill on site and immediately wrap out. Find that flank. Unexpected to say the least. Great haunt timing there from Envy.
Nice. This is nice.
Big Tiger!
I have no idea what he just said.
Big Tiger?
It sounded something like that.
Well, he's still feeling himself. Playing with fire here.
Okay, last time they got him off this spot with the Waylay.
Yeah.
This time you've got Jing slotting against the wall.
They could Phoenix
so
flash
the
in.
curveball into the peak.
Here.
So you get timing. Well, it's just going to be something dead.
They jump peek
Yeah,
instead,
you've confirmed
unlucky.
the op presence. You've looked at.
So they kind of like, I mean, look at this buy, man. Crazy guy has a classic nothing. They got a Bucky.
It's a pretty shallow run it back. Curveball through, nothing spotted, has to round this corner, does so, and Monyet greets him with a Bucky, and if you're Paper Rex, you probably should start thinking twice about this, and they are. They're going to go pushing now right into Sparrow. Manages to strike, the buy quick on the turn.
Now, if they do come back to B, Crazy Guy only has a classic.
Now they've got a decent open pathway. They're trying
Also,
to get
he has
across
the
B.
ult. I don't know why he's on his
Aware
own.
of it. Show caution.
They're just taking a bit of a gamble.
Just chance here to at least get
And yet
the plant
Sholdy
down
picks up a
maybe,
gun.
but
He
they're
does.
so quick
30 seconds left.
to follow on the heels of Paper X. Cushy and Monyet keeping their sound obscured.
Crazy Guy, though, just the classic in hand.
Start to figure it out this time as
Odds
well.
of being able to find anything
Viper
here.
planting on the
Low.
pit on their own.
Paranoia will go through. TPs forward and actually gets on top of
Gets
the
the kill on the Viper.
arrived.
Crazy
The
from
pit is
Crazy Guy. That might just win the round. I mean, it's not planning for
They're
him.
starting to defuse.
It's over.
It's
It's
just
actually
Jing
just
alone.
over. I mean, he
Nothing
can't
he
win
can
this.
As they have just been absolutely robbed.
GG.
Stick it
Wow.
to completion, 13 to 10.
What a strange way to end the map. But RRQ win it. It's you,
You
Assassin
wanted the
Pie.
TMV oil up sign, man. Here I am.
VIP.
VIP welcome.
Yeah, I
Also,
showed it
asked
earlier.
G2 a question inspired by your video in hashtag questions for TMV.
Yeah, we watched it on stream earlier. I just found it funny when when Josh answered. We were literally watching Paper X play Haven when G2 played the same comp. Skymo to have an English page. I'm not that interested, to be honest. I just wanted to know how much it would cost. Okay. I mean, an interesting game. See, now we go to Breeze, and like RRQ, if they win Breeze, I mean, like, this is an interesting map 3 to go to for Paper X. Maybe they've worked on their Breeze, I don't know, but it obviously hasn't been a great map for them. Fortune Sejuani. Keep that. And I suppose we probably should keep Mystic Shot. Oh, Viper, Solo, Astra Breeze, Bedge. Yeah. Why is it so big, this mushroom? Is he shaking his head at? Shell Shocker. Okay, that's a decent draw.
The winter's claw strikes.
Yeah, that's, well, actually might have. Yeah, let's trade these. Okay, we'll just pass the open here. See what he plays. He's playing like a kind of aggro deck.
Fortune favors the bold.
You know, we can just kill that to start. So he doesn't have anything like Elixir of Iron in hand, because he definitely would have played it. This is good to know. Again, we're just going to try and control this game as much as we can. We have two good options here. If he attacks, that's fine. Our problem really will be Sejuani. Oh, he's playing an Allegiance Freljord deck and he just hit it. Well, that's not good. I guess I kind of have to play you.
Put on me mask, secure me tail, start the day.
Why did he not attack with that as well? Okay, well, that, whatever he now has +3/3 and overwhelm, that's not good for us.
That's why you always carry another pair of goggles.
I guess Gnar is our answer to that.
I'm one of the good guys.
Okay, it's not Misfortune, thankfully. He should just block. Oh, he blocks it with Misfortune. Why? Troll champ as well. Okay, that's fine. So he probably hasn't drawn the unit. Otherwise, I think he probably would have played it. Pokey Stick is fine. He's letting me end the round.
There was a little fella.
I guess I have to play you then.
Pain is nothing.
He's just doing that. He baited Sejuani from me. That's tough.
There they go.
Love ya.
We're still not doing too bad overall in terms of things overall here. Like our HP isn't too bad. I think I actually attack here.
Prove your worth.
He blocks with Sejuani. Again, I think that's good for me. Kill this now.
Hail, War Mother.
Drive
Not ideal. What do I play? You? Or do I just play you? If he has Troll Chan though.
You've got dangerous eyes. I like that.
It's not great.
Not just the eyes, you know.
Okay, this turn I can play you too. Just have to live this turn basically. You have to attack with Misfortune, my guy. So we kill Sejuani with this. Oh, that's so good for me. That's less good for me. I take 8. But this lives. And will also transform. Okay, that doesn't live. I think before he can change anything, let's do that. And then I kind of need my things to transform, so I should, I think, play this as well. Need some good draws. Not quite what I was looking for.
Carved from the savage cold.
Can I still win?
Prepared for anything.
I'm not sure.
You'll never know what hit 'em.
Don't think so. I think this was the one draw I couldn't beat.
Ooh, quite a collection.
You do turn into a 5-5. Match side? Oh. The match didn't fucking start. You guys are fucking liars. The match starts when it hits 0 on the first round. Also, I lost anyway, so it's fine.
Crazy guy with this Astra. Still very much in the nascent stages of development for him. Hasn't historically played
here we go.
this agent very much.
Yeah, for sure, a lot to work on since yesterday. So the one agent swap that does give you a little more
1-1.
Aggressiveness, I want to say, you know, for RRQ, but
So they have
see if they'll
changed their
be
comp
able
to this
kind of put it
Jing
all
Omen.
together. They're going for a big mid hit. Just Envy
Forsaken
watching.
Yoru,
For a
but
pacey 1-2 and Envy offering up some damage, taking more in kind.
particularly sure it was
However,
amazing, but what the
he's just
fuck?
mowed down too. Both duelists now dead. Sparrow here at the
What the
door
fuck?
loses his head as well as Crazy Guy has his work cut out for him. It's only going to be good for
Headshot
the one
C.
kill. Cushy is going to be grabbing up that orb.
Let them set the
Doesn't have
scene for you,
anywhere
you
else to go.
passionless passion has
Forsaken
2
on the
S's,
flank,
just
continuing
Sherpa.
to backstab, doesn't matter what he's playing. It's going to get us around as it's going to be a triple setup. Everybody stacked together. Jing in the middle. The one that will fall, because she cannot find anything more
I
than
just
that.
woke up, okay,
PRX,
well...
they will get themselves a second pistol in the series.
Well, then you're not a fucking true fan, are you?
This is
You don't love the
good
game.
start for PRX. It's still not, exactly sure how the neon's going to be implemented here. Gravity Well doesn't hit Jing. He's totally fine to just take that angle anyway. Envy with a snappy shot. Divide just gets in there and
It's like 4 a.m.?
up what the teammates have
Why the
started.
fuck are you awake at 4 a.m.? Go back to sleep.
I think they are saying Big Tiger.
Yeah, seems like it.
580 British pounds for the
Judge
model of
for something.
scooter. I will not be buying that scooter then.
Not going for the Marshall. It's going to be Forsaken with that.
They're baiting for him.
Jemkin just going to be collecting that orb.
Go, go, go!
Goes ahead, TP's across the opposite side of the map. Spot out, Divide. Just the Sheriff in hand. Can be overwhelmed.
If RRQ loses, they go from winner's
Right at the
bracket to
wall there,
eliminated.
turn to the
That's
flash.
heartbreaking. I mean,
Full
that would...
aggression past
Yeah,
it.
they've lost 3 games in a row if they lose. Like,
Getting situated.
oh, we want to
getting
just
the
give them a
position.
little
We'll be able to have
cheeky
the
medal
plan
for
in
winning a
play
couple
here in a
games?
moment.
I mean, wouldn't they have
Clock
lost
gets
more
cleared
games
out.
than they won at that point? Haven't they only won... Have they won 2 or 3 games?
Right, to go for this push. And does manage to find 2. Swings the corner,
Holy.
gets the third. Moniette taken down, so no ace. Forsaken will get a piece of the action, but Divide with a 4K.
So they've
Keep
won
everybody
2,
alive.
lost 2 so
PRX
far, so
flawlessly
let's
cleaning
not
up
go
the
crazy.
Angelino.
What a beautiful round from Divide. Doesn't give his life up in the beginning of this. Doesn't overstay his welcome. Doesn't over-challenge with just a Sheriff. Says, you know what? Probably better here is if I just use my toxic screen, use my own util to buy a little bit of time, wait for the reinforcements, and then he gets in there. That third one was pretty nuts. Just feeling it. And Divide 5-0 to start here on Breeze, on the Viper.
You know, I have an idea.
Yeah.
We've had like Dawn of the Duelist and these kind of like monikers for the eras and whatnot. I think Master Santiago should be Dawn of the Youngs. Because we got Baby Bay just qualified earlier. If PRX can make it.
Birth of the
having
Boomers? Is that
looking for the Marshall shot. Scope attempt into the jump peak.
Nice little bait,
Player's
though.
going to be spotted out here.
I want to see something just wait until there's more contact further up on A. Till they really start to try to make their execute before he makes any move. But they're pinging there like maybe somebody's still in that corner, so be careful. But it's not exactly where he is.
They're so slow. Like, this is the thing. They've kind of just given them the map, though.
There you go.
Like, when a
Arrow
smoke comes in
uncles. I
here,
like
it's
that.
like,
I
well,
can
now
live with
what
that.
do we do?
Then I feel good, you know.
You got
I feel like I'm
drone
a
here.
part of that too.
Just going to end up being an
I
A hit,
am
but they got
an
4
actual
players over here already.
You're past.
What do you mean?
That's probably going to go on a very late load. You're getting
That's a
flanked,
little
you don't
crazy.
even know it. Oh, no.
40 seconds remaining.
This round should be over.
This crazy guy calling for
They're
the
droning.
exec to begin, and it's just some stray shots, and now something swooping in from behind.
Yeah.
Be able to find the one.
You guys, you can't play
Clears there.
PRX and sit there and give them the whole map.
Protected.
On a map this big, you just can't.
Now it is just crazy guy left alone, trying to hold on to this weapon.
You can't
Something
sit in
on
the same
hunt,
spot
Sheriff
for
in
a
hand.
full
Crazy
minute
guy
doing nothing,
getting the
just
read,
staring at A main.
The kill stops him from being a flawless, but cannot stop this from being a bonus conversion.
And that's a disaster
just-
round from RRQ. Like, you're
You know,
not
those early
defaulting, like,
maneuvers
stopping them
that
from
PRX
pushing you.
throws them, they have no
You're
idea
just
what to
actually
make of it.
just sitting here
Haven't seen anything quite
staring
like
at
that
this.
round from PRX, to be frank. Well, he's gonna win another battle. I mean,
That's a
doesn't matter too
shocking round
much.
from RRQ.
I can hear them yelling "Big Tiger" from up here.
You're gonna have to have somebody younger than us translate that.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know what the hell that's all about, but they are having fun, and they're off to a very resounding start so far. A patient play for
Oh, look
something.
who it is, Mr.
working a
Elevated
treat.
speaks.
Yeah, loved the
Staying up for
design
this?
of this round.
Big Tiger! Thank you, Jay. Let's go. I won't let you die, Jay.
Switch it up.
I absolutely love it. Something as an outlaw. Jemkin is going to go for that hero rifle, and he's got the full armor, so he can
Okay, let's see if they actually
tank one of
attempt
those
something
shots
this round.
potentially, but it doesn't seem like it's going his way. Mid,
Just going to stream, but then I fell
I'm not going to
asleep.
say left open, but it's taking winning an elbow.
Mm.
Yeah, just waiting for that crazy guy. drifting into his sight lines. Clone out. Forsaken still sticking around here. Hasn't exited, and he is just going to be able to mow down 2 more kills.
What the actual fuck?
Machine watching at the doors into A.
Is that because of the drone? Is that why they turned?
Forsaken still.
So that's kind of a crazy timing of the drone.
Cushy's position. Continues the challenge. Gets himself a 4K. Potential for an ace. But
This is what RRQ looked like
on
yesterday.
the angle.
Like where it was just fucking
He's off of it now.
aim diff.
He's gonna try to play him in. Gives his life to it, and there
Thing
is
diff.
the ace
Get
achieved.
your little Forsaken VFL ace. Good for you guys.
Apex Predator of the round, doing a little dance on stage as PRX get the 4-0 start.
Offering a little thanks there to his teammates as well for giving him the ace, the Predator ace. Ways that drone timing so nice there for him, because it just gives RRQ enough of a pause and something else to think about. They don't quite account for that angle in time.
Kiss me. Kiss me.
Timeout.
I mean, hey, Valentine's Day was yesterday.
Early timeout.
That's true.
And it's needed. I don't know if RRQ just got scared because they won a map. I don't know what happened, but maybe have RRQ played. How much have RRQ played this map? They lost the T1. Oh, they lost 13-2 on Breeze. That's why PRX picked it. I see. I mean, I did watch that map, but I kind of erased it from my mind because it's so shit. Okay, maybe they're just absolutely dog shit at Breeze. I guess RRQ. I mean, if you're just dog shit at a map, just fucking run AXX. You know what I mean? Just simplify it. Like, if you're just dog shit, just fucking simplify everything and just say, guys, let's just try a BXX. Let's just try an AXX. Literally just try both XX on the gun rounds, and if one works, just keep doing it. Like, if you're losing 13-2 and then starting off 4-0, don't bother trying, you know, call some interesting rounds.
Just dead
Holy
to the
shit.
fight. The Vice spamming is able to find money yet, and this round has gone completely sideways.
Did you get spammed? How have you got
Still trying to
spammed, though?
rescue
You were
it.
on the
Crazy guy
corner.
needing to hold his own.
Spike's
Saw the
been
gun
left.
barrel. Flash out from behind, but still able to connect the shot.
PRX
That'll
overheat.
lead the 2v2. Think of the TP. Shot to the shoulder, and the spike needing to be recovered. Something now watching around the back. Checking for Jemkin. Will be on that right side approach, and something nails the flick.
I have this spike.
Spike collected, but Crazy Guy trying to find a timing. Enough drafted panic, a TP, or dashboard rather, something.
Oh, the job, thanks for the 2 months.
A little too crazy with this one, needs to
Who will
not
be winning
overheat,
today?
otherwise he opens the door for the clutch.
Well, PRX should be
Finally
2-1 up
drifting
here.
back. 40
So
seconds remaining in the round. Could
I'm gonna say
absolutely work his way
PRX
to A,
win.
and that's exactly
I'm gonna
where
say
he's headed.
PRX,
They know.
Fnatic,
They're pinging it.
NRG.
Gun here.
Can he just win out the fight?
30
He's
seconds
arrived
left.
just a bit faster. There's the peak, and Crazy Guy gets the Red Bull clutch.
Okay, Crazy Guy. I mean, that's one way of
What
winning
a
a round.
round to be found.
See, go fast B, and it works, apparently.
I can't believe he gets the read on that. Some heady play. Oh, he was in the drone, and he backs up into the wall, and yeah, the decay.
I knew he was in it, but they were calling for the molly, so I thought it would just cancel a little bit faster. But the fact that they're able to win the round after that early kill, after that flick from something, after the damage inflicted on a Crazy Guy, and you can see he has not run a knife out. He knows he has time. He doesn't have to sprint there, and he reads that he is being matched.
Who's next?
Well, Monyet
Tremendous.
storming his way forward here at elbow, jump of the corner, forsaken. Labored spray, but eventually
Normally when your
Monyet
Neon does
gonna
that,
be
someone's meant to go with
Meanwhile,
them. Normally it's your Yoru, but
something
your
just
Yoru
diving
is also
them in, playing
ulting
an
B.
Eevee for that peak.
What the fuck
All
are
the
they
way
doing on this
under
map?
nest. By finding Jemkin, Crazy Guy gone, forsaken, offering up a flash. In position away, but still finding a timing. There's Cushy. Last one standing, looking for the reset on the spray, eventually able to find it, but Forsaken will collect a third. 10-1 on this Yoru. And PRX.
It's like they're running
the missteps of
strats
the previous round.
when no one is there.
Absolutely nullify this
Like,
cosmic
let's
divide.
run a strat as
They
if
take out
our
all the
opponent. We're
players
dry
that are on the
running
outside
strats.
of it.
But we're forgetting we're in an official and our third best of 5 to make it to
quick
Masters.
Shot, quick trade for Crazy Guy, but Forsaken able to TP out, getting to those back lines after finding a kill in mid, and just doing great work.
You also got the Cosmic Divide out.
Exactly. Now you have a Hunter's Fury for RRQ, but you only have 3 Sheriffs and 2 Bandits.
I mean, honestly, I've seen enough. Go next map.
A little bit more, and oh boy, he's so
Actually, Goomba stomped him and still didn't get the kill. Holy fuck. Go next map. Take me to fucking Pearl already.
Start of this round. I mean, a reminder for everybody. The last time that
they gotta stop banning this map. I don't care what your permaban is. Ban this instead. It can't be as bad. It literally can't be as bad.
Dash to the side.
Yeah.
He didn't hit anybody, but he was just doing stupid stuff to play him.
What map are they banning?
Forsaken on the Yoru with a double op setup. So
ban split.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, you're permabanning split.
I think it's all according to plan here.
Split isn't that hard.
It's just bait.
It really isn't that hard. Put your Viper Wall across A.
Yeah. Just didn't realize he'd land on him.
And go ramp.
I mean, they're just...
Is it that hard?
They're feeling themselves, to say the least. They haven't even bought an op. They could.
By making the call. I think you said let me ulti A.
How deep is he going to go with that? My God. He's going to need help.
Are there plans for other ways to register?
They think better of it. Thought for a second there, Monyet might just pull the trigger on the dash and go for it, but held off. Only one away from result, so maybe
I don't know, is Fabio here?
That might not be worth it. Ooh.
I can make that the priority. I think that is a good priority to have.
Any damage there, but just a little.
I'm not sure if it'll be ready for Santiago, but it...
Dash away, the ping reveal.
I don't know how hard it is, to be honest, but I hope so. Hopefully that is something we can do for maybe not Santiago, because it's actually pretty close, but maybe stage 1.
Jemkin now slotted into window. The rest of the team still approaching.
I actually just like don't. I've lost interest in this map completely now that I understand just how bad RRQ are on this map, having seen their previous results. I mean,
Jing actually went deeper into mid, didn't rotate back into B.
Getting it out.
I mean, what is the point? This you actually have a free map again. This almost makes me want to see RRQ not at Masters. You would literally have a free map against them.
Falling second layer here at this corner, and
did they practice this map?
Crazy Guy.
Or do they just pray like, surely no one will pick this dog shit map into us?
Onto that flank. PRX looking dominant on Breeze.
I mean, they're just so aggressive on this map, and they're so on the back foot of RRQ trying to find.
Second timeout.
Yeah.
Change comp from yesterday? Well, it wasn't the comp. It was not the comp. This is tough. But like, what do you even say? Guys, just run an A exec. I don't know what to tell you, but just run an A exec. Like, let's get this over with. Just start running A execs. Dry run A exec, please. Okay. Holy fuck. That's insane.
He is started, to say the least, 11-2. Now he's got an outlaw. And, I mean, you have some big ults, but again, you're on the back foot as RRQ, so in terms of economy, so are you going to be wanting to invest them? I mean, on Monyet's ult, yes, please, invest it. Please use it. Even though you have a Bucky, I mean, this map is, especially this site, is so wide open, so long.
I'm tilted, says Zero Assassin. I need to get off. Well, as in, you need to fucking goo.
Forward coming through. He's got a backpedal now. Relay bolt did connect. Double player spawn out. Paranoia going to be sent. Stuns exchange on both sides. Slide in.
There you go. Run A execs. Is it so hard? Was this so hard? Was it so hard to just fucking 5-stack go A?
Kill across with the Sheriff. One tap, however, from something. Hits it. Pulls the knives, immediately finds another. His overdrive will be popped.
Actual anime battle going on between a jet knives and Neon running.
Well. The swing of the corner, the overdrive, able to find for Forsaken, but something drags it. Monyet dead. Something technically on for the ace, but runs out of blades. Crazy guy, the peak from back pyramid. Now identifying device position as well. Finds the headshot, and it is all on something's shoulders.
Needs an ace.
Swinging, catches him in astral form. Dashes forward. Oh! Shorty. It's not gonna be enough.
No ace. Fuck you. Fuck you, something IGLers.
Second round win.
Now they're able to create that space, using that fast lane to get to the side of the pyramid to get that Bucky some value. Then he pops the ult, so it ends up working out for RRQ.
Oh, I had to bite at his feet too.
Yeah, that vulnerable him up. That much easier, but man, I thought for a second this was in hand. If he hits that other one, oh boy.
I was pretty sure when he pulled out the shorty as well.
Crazy guy. He's had some nice ones on this map.
Ooh, he hits 2 bullets on him.
See
It's
the
like Alex.
frustration there. Losing out not only on the
Okay,
round, but
guys,
on
run an
ace.
ace.
But speaking of ops, something does have one again. Hunter's Fury opening things up. Crazy guy.
You've already shot the clone, my dude. You can't be doing that.
Second layer, Xpero.
Get the trade though.
Back in. Cut off that rear access. A very solid kill. Now he technically does have a pit if they wanted to invest it.
King doesn't have any smokes up right now.
Martina in on 61 points.
Dart combo ends up going a bit deep though.
Welcome to my
There's the pit. Will come through.
Little YouTube
the
chat.
spike though, and Devi is able to find a shot on Monyet. Clear of that dart. No.
Didn't destroy the dart.
Finds him on the wall bang. Cushy picked apart, and Xpero hounded down.
Whiff on the dart is tough.
PRX. Just
okay.
They open the door for a brief moment. They let
send
that
me to Pearl.
And then they immediately push back.
Take me to Pearl.
I mean, the way that they're just able to piece by piece pick out everything that's around the pit is so. I was really worried here for PRX because there were no smokes for Jinx. I was like, oh man, this retake might actually be pretty tricky. Nope. It's out in the open. There's Monyet. Oh man. That feels bad. A great dart gets the reveal. And you know he's going to try to go for the TP. Then they can just start pushing. You have the ult. Just great stuff. Hey, get my up, get my up.
Yeah, sprint.
How many timeouts have they got? 0. They've already used 2.
Something once again going walkabouts. Cosmic Divide gonna be called in. He's playing in front of this. Finds the shot. Xpero take it down. Repeats
oh my God.
it. They are able to avoid disaster. Bucky eventually will clean up Forsaken.
Here.
Playing on that corner, Monyet. Fishes long enough and eventually catches one. Plant now in play. Something down to 32 HP. Arriving at bridge. Just as the Cosmic Divide will fall. Q, can they pull off another Thrifty? Knock Dart this time. A bit more better aligned, but damage still going to be dodged. Right. So Jing keeping to the opposite side of that smoke. Ends up getting caught.
Bro cooking there?
A bit too
no.
loose with the play. Devi able to find Jemkin, finds Cushy, but Monyet
See, A hits.
cleans up
It's
3
so
and
hard
something.
RRQ.
Gonna have to try to retain this operator. Gets the kill, so we'll be able to hold it in hand. But RRQ will find themselves another Thrifty win.
Yeah, this one gets a little messy, but you're falling for kind of the same thing here.
2 Thrifty rounds of the 3 wins is crazy.
The Bucky into
I mean,
the
have you seen
backside,
RRQ scores on
behind
this
the
map?
pillar. Yeah, you get the first
In
one.
total?
You
No.
find that second one, maybe it's different.
Then-
It's on the
not
last
good.
map, dude.
Yeah.
Hold.
Gotta aim
They're
up.
not.
They're not good.
Tuck like that.
So I don't know. I say just give Monyet a shotgun, I guess, and just let him run at him.
Yeah.
They lost to Nongshim 13-7 after an 11-1 half on defense.
RRQ, potential to make this 4-8.
Jesus.
And they lost to T1 13-2.
I seen that one, yeah.
We'll be getting the dimensional drift online with that orb grab.
I thought you were talking about their scores right now as players. I'm like, they're doing that bad? They're getting some picks.
Use it elsewhere though. There's something. Whoa.
Oh boy.
Missing the shot. This is getting caught as well. Forsaken at the same time. Looking for the
Hold on. This is their most successful first half on this map.
Has him dead to rights, and now player advantage, dimensional drift from RRQ to chase forward, scout out this site. Pot shots from Jing, something set up on a wide enough angle, trying to hit the flick. Doesn't manage to make it happen. And the repeat to no avail. Gets started, gets forced away, and Crazy Guy is now working his way through B elbow, looking for a big backstab onto this Jet.
Oh, something's thinking about it.
Speed. She only taking a little bit of damage. Said turned around for a brief moment, but saw nothing. Crazy Guy going his way across
5v4.
now.
I mean, this should be 8-4 now.
Bridge. He's going
Got
to have
the longest
open
flank in the
sightlines to
world.
try to
It's
dispatch
not really going to do much.
Be pushing forward, able to clear out to Jemkin Kushi, both going to be taken down.
No, Monyeet.
Backpedaling, minor damage suffered by the shorty.
One enemy remaining.
The peak, the off.
Crazy Guy finally got
find
that.
another 3K for himself, but to no avail.
Okay,
Crazy
8-4,
Guy
I mean,
finally arrives, cleans up the...
It is actually winnable. Now, will they win? Personally, I think no. But in theory, this is winnable. Bear with me un momento. Where's my YouTube stream kind of being weird? Don't know. I think it's okay, but it just came up with like a little warning thing on the YouTube stream. I don't know why. Hopefully it's okay.
Yes, we will remind you that RRQ, this has not been a map good for them thus far in 2026. A chance to turn around their fortunes, however, if they can find this pistol.
Got to show some caution here as PRX, that much attention, that many bullets ringing out in the mid. So just leave one to watch, and then group up.
Okay, if RRQ are gonna win this, they're definitely gonna need to win this pistol. They got a 3-stack on B. RTP can't come across. Does come across.
Gate crash. Some smokes. Good luck.
Nope.
He gets one from fucking long range.
For that entry,
the fuck is this?
Be tagged up,
oh, Viper's
so
dead. I was like, where's our Viper?
With a frenzy in hand, Forsaken getting a headshot, but still comes out on top. Jemkin still fighting, still killing here for the moment, but
great shot by Jing. I mean,
over to the side.
Monyeet.
Cleans it up, and it's
fuck is happening in the round?
A 1v3. Forsaken and Jing both tagged Envy at 100. Needing to find some one taps and spots out the first. This player just here playing behind Orange and Forsaken. Oh my god, is he going to go for a knife? No. It will just be a shot to the back of the head. Not trying to incur any curses. That's both pistols on this map going the way of PRX.
Yeah, the approach here kind of interesting for PRX. Just not a lot of util left, so just go for time pushes together. Able to hang on for some of those aggressive through the smokes attacks that RRQ went for. Oh, that was snappy. That was nice from Jing. Track down the neon. That made things a lot easier. But it's just the timing that they're doing. 3, 2, 1, we both push out of a smoke. You know, let's use our firepower, the advantage that we have in that, to make up for our lack of util. Now they're just gonna slam into B, where there is just poor X-Pharaoh all on his own, and he's not really keen to take a fight unless he has to.
Gate crash near enough by. Jem can work his way to the side of the map, but oh,
Oh,
Work cut
no.
out for him. The foliage keeping him obscured. I mean, if something just looked down a little bit closer,
Oh, no.
if Xpharaoh looked up,
Maybe because it's Viper, he
either
couldn't
would
tell.
have a kill. Yeah, I mean, he's green like the leaves. Meanwhile, fight's happening off-site.
Oh.
Xpharaoh now shutting down Forsaken, Divide,
What on earth is
dying
going
to Crazy
on?
Guy in range.
I kind of given up on
This
this
is
round.
very possible
Oh, no.
as Xpharaoh gets the
If
weapon
he
in
kills
hand
the
of
Pharaoh, he
Guardian.
actually should be fine though.
Collected in B, try to clutch. Come
I
forward
mean,
into the
he
smoke.
should be on time. Huh?
Marshall, he swings out, and Crazy
I
Guy gets
mean-
the headshot.
All they had to do was not swing out.
Yeah, he thought he might have been
What a
closer. So I don't know.
bizarre round. It's
What a
another
stupid
thrifty
round.
I mean, that is. I literally just
RRQ
gave up. I was like, oh,
to turn things around after
Spikes
dropping the
down.
pissel.
it's fine.
That's
then-
gotta
They're about
be,
to win 20 rounds in a row.
That's gotta be infuriating.
And then,
I mean, you just
how have you
win a
lost
bunch
this?
of battles,
How have you
but
lost a 5v3
Xpharaoh-
against Classics?
just waiting, and Forsaken's
They're
probably
giving
like,
them Guardians,
how?
like you said.
Yeah,
True.
That's
Holy fuck.
that's tough.
That's insane. My Classic does not do that shit. What the hell was that?
Wow.
Monyet on his feet.
Like, I saw them get the first 2 kills and I was like, oh. Second round, 5v3.
Under the back foot, Monyet trying to hold the door here.
That one's
At a
over.
main, spamming through, but Guardian shots not quite connecting.
I mean, that is
Sheriff Marshall
horrific.
by.
Come on, take, 1 HP. And 1 HP. Chill. I smoke together. 1 HP. I go smoke.
Calling for them to play together. Monyet back at 49 HP.
Revealing area.
Will die to any of these weapons. Now, slow scaling for PRX. Clears forward. Riding along the pyramid. Cushy at back. Orange gets his head taken
No,
off.
the
Forsaken.
spike isn't out yet, but
A belter of a shot with that Sheriff in hand. Tries to play himself in a little bit more of a
oh,
Crazy
okay.
Guy.
I mean, if he
replies.
got a
Phantom
random
shot
sheriff shot there, they
between
actually
the
might have
eyes.
lost,
Forsaken
but-
now gone. Player advantage once again established for RRQ. Yet holding close. Clear the recon, the push out of the smoke. It'd be going to be good for the 1, but Crazy Guy good for 3. There's something. Spotting, headshotting, but not eliminating. Range just a bit too far.
A bit unlucky there,
Xpharaoh
but
survives the 5. And
I mean, this
RRQ get
is
up to
now
6.
again
Okay,
losable.
things starting to get a little bit weird.
I mean, this round, if they don't win this one, they do have Yorewolf.
Chalk this
Then
up
we
to
maybe
just
start
that
to get a bit
one
worried.
missed position. Gives RRQ that extra round here, but it's going to be more than that. Oh, Crazy Guy just tapping away. Ooh. He's been really clean there.
I mean, Maxime asked for it, so I need to.
Now into Abai, Jemkin, operator online.
That's the real issue with giving up that eco win. That op gets into play way sooner.
Plenty of shots out in the mid. Sort of over top of the wall, the swing coming through, and Monyet so fast on the shot, something gets shut down.
Oh, Monyet.
And now the op swooping around elbow, but will make his exit right before they peak. Actually, critical timing missed there.
TP's over. Set up, I should say, on the other side here for Forsaken, but PRX really taking their time, thinking this round through. And op.
Okay, the TP back to A. They're going to try and fake B,
challenge
but have they heard that TP? If they heard that TP, they...
Still over there. PRX just may be waiting.
Oh boy.
Oh,
wow.
you got the kill. That's so big.
Uncharacteristic whip.
And now they have a gap.
Uncharacteristic map from Jemkin overall.
Cutting through.
Divine with a massive punish, the dimensional drift, scouting forward. Does he manage to spot anybody? Looks like a quick little
Okay, they
glimpse
take the
of
site
Cushy.
4v4. Now, they will have heard that drone. You should know that there's going to be some kind of lurk
For the
because of the
moment, Crazy
drone.
Guy out of the astral form, back into it, setting up some stars. As they're going to explore around the side. Find Cushy, spot out though, and Xpharaoh once again at range, under bridge, finds a kill.
Now, maybe they aren't ready
Divide
for it
dead.
now.
Cosmic Divide gets called in. Jing.
Oh, he gets
Play around this tiny
0.
little pocket.
And that was not planted
Falls to
for
the
them.
wayside is Forsaken now, needing to scale forward, but there's so much protection here. Is it a fuse? Will be
Oh,
held.
no.
3 from Monyet, and RRQ suddenly
Oh,
2
no.
rounds away from tying it up. This all stems back to that anti-eco
The winner of VFL will get a special
Xpharaoh
role
not
in the
getting
TMV
scouted.
Discord.
has led them to this moment.
As a true Noah.
It's a toughie here, but one of the things that actually really hurts PRX and helps RRQ is the Neon.
Jung's got to get one there.
When they double swing out towards the outer edge of the pyramid, it's an instant reaction from Monyet. He immediately...
That's actually just how Alex presses the timeout button. He just slams down his fist.
Wow.
A lot of good artists here in Korea. Okay, I mean, this has been rough, to be honest.
In their comms. You know,
that second round took, you know, was a disaster.
There's a little bit of sloppiness in here.
This was a 5v. This was a good situation that they ended up in here. I mean, you're ulting A, getting the spike down.
Still online, still a concern.
Like you should be converting that round.
Finds a punish again.
I mean, Jemkin, it's 5 and 16.
Another critical misstep and a whiff.
That's got the.
And they give them an up.
By the RRQ staff.
The Jung up.
Crazy guy getting spotted. Not going to get punished, at least not yet. But we'll turn back over, and Forsaken snaps in for the
this
headshot.
Is a bad map.
PRX look to pull off a thrifty of their own.
This is a bad map, man.
And a main.
Neither of these teams could play this map.
I'm worried for both of them going into fucking Santiago, man. If Shaky
don't worry, only one of them will go.
Like,
I can guarantee you that.
Oh, no, I mean, like, if either or goes, you know?
Well, one of them will, I'll also guarantee you that.
Pass lane set up and
How
shot
much?
into the corner because she has
Ooh, I'll bet quite a lot on that. Why you banking on tough visa situation or something?
To his death.
I'm banking on Genji coming in with a money in the bank in map 5.
Money in the bank from Genji?
Yeah.
Where did they save that from? 2024? I thought Money in the Bank expires at WrestleMania.
A bit too soon, and suddenly.
You're right. You can't really money in the bank in the first kickoff, huh? Kickoff is the money in the bank.
It will just be a save for the operator, at least attempted here. Grabs up that weapon, and overall should be safe to hold on to it, but Forsaken will go hunting. Do they push in the shop is the question. Making noise, so Xfero just going to stay statuesque. But PRX, the timeout call, it ends up working a treat for them. 10-7 with a thrifty win of their own. They will break the momentum a bit here from RRQ.
Yeah, and you're going to get your economy much better situated off of that for PRX because you're able to scoop up 3 rifles on top of it. Great start for Jing.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, an oopsie with the operator later.
Yeah.
But hey, you gotta. They say, well, you got the kill on the Jemkin, so you're allowed to have that.
Yeah, not great.
I feel a little bad for Cushy.
I mean, he did get up at 2 a.m. off probably about like 5 hours sleep. So yeah, I would be tired.
Again, trying to play into this elbow angle. This time reinforced by Monyet, but no one home from.
Okay, a crucial eco win back. Maybe something to swing this in PRX's favor.
Able to find success, and it has to be respected by RRQ. And you're adding an extra layer there to try to protect the op. So this opens up A for you. Just quick pivot over. See if PRX can get the plant down. Crazy guy's trying to get in close.
There's a reveal on the clone. Might be unexpected from this angle. As Hunter's Fury interrupting the plant. Looking for some additional damage. Forsaken, the only one tagged thus far. Going out through the double doors, and now their own Hunter's Fury going to be sent right over towards the doors. Forsaken swinging in, finding Jemkin. Crazy guy trades it back. Something, however, tucked over by Orange. Quickly takes out 2. Cushy with a reply. Puts it into a 2v2.
2v2.
Vi in main, Jing behind the box at backside. He needs to stay flat on the wall, but Cushy will be able to find him. Snake Bite pushes Devi into the open, and
These
RRQ
post plants are fucking rough.
shrugging
These
off
post plants are
that
fucking
thrifty
rough.
in the
They
previous round. The
cannot
Optic
convert
Anthem
them.
Going to be collected.
Like, PRX need to do the opposite of
away from
RRQ.
tying
I
this
told
up.
RRQ to just fucking turn off, like, just go A.
Just get a little messy here.
For PRX, you can't win a post plant. You gotta
Having a hard
fucking,
time holding down the A site.
you gotta
Crazy guy the whole
default, look for kills. Don't let it be a 4v4 or 5v5 or whatever it is. You gotta be in a fucking 3v1 for these post plants. These post plants are fucking not it. They are not it.
Cushy was so ready for it. You know, so many people like to play behind that box. You're just anticipating it every single time.
Oh no.
He's going for something.
Like, and this is a map where your post plant, I don't know what the post plant win rate is on Breeze overall, but I would bet it's pretty fucking high, because this map is fucking gigantic, and it takes fucking forever to rotate.
Dimensional drift now out of the equation for PRX, and you'd love to have that to try to clear out this pit.
Like, generally, I would say on this map, playing for retake is a shit idea. Like, you want to have people holding the site, and you want to have them holding it until they die. Flashpoint, thanks for the 8 months.
Joins in with Jing, but how did they get rid of Xpharaoh? Whipping, just a classic left in hand here for something. Envy now dead on the approach. Someone's gonna push out of this to his demise.
Where do you think he is?
Pharaoh dancing around that pit wisely as Jing.
Where could he have gone? Oh, Viper just got a kill from there in the pit. Oh, I'm here in the pit, and Viper's not here. Like, where could he be? Let me solo swing through the pit now.
Has to.
With a classic. What am I doing?
Just a little too PRX
Look,
here.
gets a kill.
Trying to make some big hero plays. I mean, again, you're trying to catch your opponent off guard by getting ping revealed. Surely they won't swing, but this is PRX, and people are kind of wise to that at this point. Yeah, yep, he's mad at, he's mad at Forsaken for that.
Imagine if he actually broke the headset or something. On bigger maps, I feel teams have bad crossfires on post plan and lose 1v1s. I mean, look, Breeze is such a big map that, yeah, you do end up in a lot of, like, weird solo fight situations. Because, you know, just the way the map is sometimes and how the round has gone. But the thing is, because the map is so big, if you just decide to, like, play... Who was it that played like that? Was it MIBR? No, that was them on Abyss. But it's a good example as well. Like, MIBR were just playing full retake every round on Abyss in the upper final. And it's just like... but then it would take them 20 seconds to get across the map. So now you've only got half the time to actually do the retake. So they were trying to do 20-second retakes over and over again. And then they would just get hit by some util, and then the round would be over, and it'd be like, oh shit, we lost again. Let's play retake again, guys.
The way they like. Oh my god.
Yeah, something taking an extra shot, but still alive. Operator spot onto Forsaken. Spam coming through. Forsaken trying to jump peek forward. Jemkin finding the one, making his exit down the 20.
Oh, he got two?
Sheriff able to find 2 quick kills.
You killed the Neon?
Shut down on Amadiet as well. Pushing.
Oh my god. I mean, just tell them to not buy guns. Just tell them to buy sheriffs every round.
Spotting him.
Funny what is when they buy sheriffs, don't do dumb shit.
Cannot
They can still shoot.
Opportunity. As you
Gonna
know,
save.
he will
Holy
take
fuck.
it. Repivot, reposition. It's the shop door. Envy grabs a gun. This would be back-breaking. Xpharaoh could pull this off. But he will just back away. Hold on to the weapon as PRX able to take another step towards closing out this map. Towards getting that match point under their
PRX
belts.
surely got 12 first.
I mean, the
considering they won this one, you would hope. I mean, next round they got a couple ults.
He's done a nice job.
Thing is, Omen ult can actually cook on this
time they
map
just
because the
go
map
for
again
something
is
a
so
little
big
bit-
that you know, like ulting
uncharacteristic.
back here,
Something they haven't shown,
doing like
which is
some
the
sort of
four-man
B split with
push-up
a
mid
Euro
through
ult.
double doors.
Could be kind of
Good
cooking.
smokes here to obscure some of these angles. And again, it's that coordinated effort. Something just nasty. That's even nastier.
Yeah, you don't get that kill. That is... Whoa. Okay. It's a very different round.
Now I see why I heard the bang on the desk below me. From RRQ's coach.
I mean, even then, I'm not sure how much they realized it. As chaotic as it was on the attack, but...
Okay, Jemkin up in A main. I mean, he's been struggling.
For the buy for RRQ, but...
Should have heard that. It's a Euro ult play. He fakes the TP. You don't even get that in a Euro ult.
They get up to 12. They're going to have to try to pull off another thrifty. Crazy guy
going to come out of it and try and shorty him.
Out of it, and immediately dispatched. Cushy finds that
And
kill.
now 5v4. They have their own Euro ult here with
operating
Jemkin.
From the
They
back
got
foot.
Astra ult as well.
It is available.
You can just put a wall across like so.
Am going to be investing that now?
Now I would actually save this ult until you're a bit closer. Yeah, you want to get your team close to the pit
in this position.
and spam the Viper. I don't think you're gonna be able to spam the Viper though.
Catches him, slows him down. Chasing in towards Devi, who's
well
been
played by
overwhelmed.
RRQ.
Envy, the last one standing, and
That was a pretty nice retake from them. I mean, obviously again the first kill kind of goes their way. I don't know about this ult play from PRX here, but that was a nice retake.
One away from tying this up, and all the key weaponry is saved. They regain their budget.
I just can't believe that crazy guy
I don't know about our ult play. I mean, like Martin does this on his own. He doesn't even need an Omen flash when he just comes out these ults. But
they paranoia him. They spam at him.
I don't know about the PRX Euro ult.
There is the counter available for Jemkin. Crazy guy knows that him surviving was a huge part of that because he can get that Cosmic Divide in there as well to cut off that B main angle.
Just another over-aggressive play from
legged him.
Forsaken is Jing. Fortunate enough to survive that. Lips through the corner, falls to 30 HP. Spike just outside of A main for the moment. Jemkin getting closer and closer to being dialed in on an angle here. Drone the check for him. No pressure from the double doors at the moment. Now Jemkin getting played in.
So we've had op in B main and now op in A main. Now he struggled on this before.
Oh, their own drone. He's gonna go chasing for it, and
He
they're
gets two
lined up.
though.
Wrap it up,
Unable to
man.
identify the op. Fast enough.
Just call one of the teams. I don't even care which one it is at this point.
Out, and it's not even a single tick of damage suffered at the moment here, but Forsaken
No trade. He just gets that kill.
Struck down. A flank from Jing.
Oh my god.
To fruition as Forsaken finds another. He hears the footsteps. He gets a headshot, but X-Sparrow is able to survive. A 2v3.
Oh my
as
fucking
Forsaken.
Christ, man.
Another 3K.
And now they just back up. Holy fuck, he's gonna win them the round on his own.
Blown out from back orange. X-Sparrow.
Oh my, okay. Well,
Has
he didn't get
fallen,
an
and
ace.
Jemkin now
Double swing.
swapping over the weaponry, tries to hit the transfer, but he
25 and 11. He's gonna fucking carry them to the
Jason
fucking.
Susanto.
I mean, some of the shots were unbelievable. The first one is a bit strange because, like, where I don't know where the others are.
As good as Forsaken has been in his career, this is some of the best yet. Just so clean with the Vandal. I
Oh,
thought
that's
this
a
round was cooked.
heartbreaker for
This
RRQ.
collat right through the hands of something into poor Devi. But then
I mean, then we just go
man
again
you can never
one
forget
by
about
one. Like, Monyet tries to
Masters
trade that
MVP.
kill there, but he's just not in
Makes up
position to do
for
it.
the foolish errors the previous couple rounds.
Lose a 3v5. Oh, the Omen ult.
Beat all the way
Just
into
cook him.
backside, and Jemkin none the wiser. Kill immediately found. PRX trying to bring this one to an end. Crazy guy gonna
Trade.
trade it out. Something collects that kill, but Cushy still here, still fighting.
3v3.
Spike will be planted. The drone to be cleared out.
They have
Off the weapon,
Silver ult
Monyet now
here.
with the Phantom in hand.
So you gotta go fast if you're
Goes over
RRQ.
towards back pyramid. Tuck away. Devi. Quick little peek.
Oh, Devi gets that
Shifts
kill
over,
and he runs
finds
away.
X-Sparrow. Full
Holy,
flash
even
connecting.
Devi's playing with fucking
Having a fuse, and they're just
patience.
playing around the world
There's
on this
Silver
one.
ult.
Forsaken
GG.
finding the kill. Monyet now last one standing. Dodges the pulses of the Hunter's Fury, but knows that he still has Devi behind him. Tiny bit of time to play with, but Envy will shut him.
Well, that was a map of Valorant. Not a good one. Entertaining.
But it was one.
But it was one. Okay, we go to map 4. Map 4 is Pearl. I don't think RRQ will be that dismayed at losing Breeze. They probably expected to lose Breeze, to be honest. Okay, I need to go to the toilet. So, I'm going to put you on maybe a Sideshow story. Was he just telling stories this whole day and he just made a bunch of content out of it? Is this all the same day?
Like I said before, TF2 was in a weird spot.
Right.
We can only have LAN events if we organize them ourselves and we piggyback off somebody else and it's super cheap. So to be able to get into the main rotation of DreamHack costs way too much money for TF2. So that was impossible. But we knew some people that owned a booth inside DreamHack Winter. So they invited us to come and run a LAN tournament. They got in touch with me and they said, do you think you'd be able to run a LAN tournament that would be unofficial, not associated with DreamHack, but would be run inside the exhibition area of DreamHack Winter? And so I was like, yeah, sure. Okay, we can make that happen. The fact that we're at DreamHack is hype enough. That's how small TF2 was. We were grasping at straws to the point where even just being on the same property in some way associated with DreamHack was a huge deal for us. So the first time we're trying to get all of the teams there and stuff, we've got sponsorships from a couple of companies, and they've given us a bit of money to work with. And so we decided, what's the cheapest way of being able to get 4 teams of players, each of whom have 6, so that's 24 people plus a bunch of production staff that we want to bring over, casters, people to run the production, people to do camera stuff, things like that. And this is our first time ever organizing it. My first time of ever going to DreamHack, so we didn't really know what to do. This time as well, because they approached us so late, all of the hotels and Airbnbs are taken. Everything's taken. So it's either incredibly expensive hotels, which none of our players would be able to afford, or we do something kind of outlandish. So we came up with an idea. The idea was, instead of each buying our own different rooms or our own different Airbnbs, we pool the 20 people together, 20, 24, maybe 30 people together. How many did we have in the end? I think it was, no, it was 30 people. We pool 30 people together and all of their money together as well. And we use it to buy, or rent rather, 2 mansions, 2 huge mansions. And we'll just live everybody in there. Like, we can set up some airbeds and stuff like that. So we had a bunch of Danish people, and we had a bunch of English people, and then a bunch more English people, I think. I can't remember who the 4 teams were, honestly. But we thought, okay, the mansions are only supposed to be for max 8 people, but we can probably cram 15 people into them if we really try, because we can put airbeds down in all of the different rooms. If you get a small Airbnb, there is actually only enough room for like 3 or 4 people, even if you really cram. But if you have mansions, if you actually go all out and get some places that are huge, then you can fit a lot of people in. So we bought 2 places, both of which were only supposed to have 8 people in. So we didn't tell them that there was going to be more than 8 people. We just turned up. And when they asked, like, when they were like, oh yeah, just come and we'll walk you around the apartment. No, it's not a ton of money for 2 people. We're trying to fit 15 people in an 8-bedroom place. So we're pooling the money together for 15 people because we all have to pay for our own accommodation because we're not sponsored by organizations or anything. It's a community event. Let me just refresh the chat as well here. So yeah, we found this enormous apartment. So when we turn up, we meet the man and the woman. It's only 2 people that live in this place normally, but they're like, it's like a radio star from Sweden. So we're in Jönköping, this place that the DreamHacks are always set up in, and he's got the fridge is stacked with food, and he's like, yeah, just eat any of the food you want. The house is gorgeous. I mean, it's enormous. It's a huge apartment complex. He's like, do you mind like keeping it down late at night though, because we've got some people underneath who are so good, who are so old, they'll they need to go to bed fairly early on. But he was a bit weirded out at the beginning because we only turned up with 8 people, but it was 8 random people. Like, we didn't really know each other that well, some of us. It was my first time meeting some of these guys at LAN. And so he could tell that this was an odd bunch of people. And I think he knew some weird shit was going to go down. But he was still super nice to us. We go to the other apartment, and again, same situation. 8 people turn up, this kind of stuff. But he was suspicious. Mega suspicious. And so what he did was... Yo, who is Santa? Thank you for the Twitch Prime. What he did was... He sat outside of his own apartment and monitored how many people were going in.
Shut the fuck up, Egg. I probably got time for a game now. No, I was invested. I don't give a shit if you're invested. I can put him in the background talking if you want.
In and out of it. So while we're living it up inside this giga mansion that we've hired, he's outside. Happy birthday, Super, by the way. Happy birthday, dude. He's outside recording how many people are coming in and out of the apartment. So he busts us. The next day in the morning, he rings the doorbell and he's like, you guys have had far too many people in this apartment. You all need to leave. And we're like, what the fuck? We're in the middle of a LAN event and you want us to leave now? We're about to go and work the second day of this LAN tournament in DreamHack Winter with all of the production staff and half of the players, and you want us to leave? The tournament itself was a disaster at this point as well. And so because we crammed all of these people into the mansion, he was determined that we had to leave. Incindric, thank you for the Twitch Prime. So then we went round to the other mansion. So there's now 30. Oh, by the way, we didn't realize at the time, but these people are brothers. We'd hired one mansion from one brother and one mansion from the other brother. These people were related. They knew what was going on. Like, we thought we were playing them like a fiddle, and they were literally brothers. I mean, how unlucky do you have to get? How unlucky do you have to get? But because we hadn't hired through Airbnb, we'd hired through this third-party company, which I can't even remember the name of it now. Maybe it was run by this company that was run by the brothers or something as well. So we all left this house.
That's not back.
And we all joined this other house. So now there's 30 people in an 8-bedroom apartment. But we're all panicking. We had like a meeting of the Brains Trust. We all sat down around this thing. And we're all sat there discussing, like,
thanks
we were
for the
heading the
€2.
meeting like, order.
We've
been busted in one of these apartments. What is our next call? Do we risk it? Do we all stay in this apartment? Do we try and scatter and find different places? Do we try and sleep at the DreamHack area? It was, yes, 30 people, 2 brain cells, something like that. Hey, Narwhal, thanks for the Twitch Prime. So, we're in this room, like, panicking. And one guy, the one Swedish person with brains, a guy called Hallo, says, okay, maybe if we just say to the original owner, we'll pay extra for the other people. So we'd already ruled out the idea of actually fitting 30 people in one 8-bedroom apartment. That was guaranteed to go wrong. Guaranteed to go wrong. We couldn't all just sleep at the arena at DreamHack because, first of all, we hadn't paid for it. We didn't have the passes. And we couldn't sort it out quickly enough because it was now the end of the day. We'd wasted all of that time trying to figure out and negotiate with this dude and try and make him not kick us out. And so we've now wasted an entire day and it's got to the point where we need to sleep. No, Hallo, not Halo. So Hallo decides we should approach the original guy who kicked us out of his house and say, okay, if we give you some extra money per person, can we have these people sleep there? And this is what he said to us. He said, if you don't go through the website and just give me cash in hand and pay me something outrageous, like $100 per night for each individual extra person you have, and you're not allowed to sleep on any of the furniture. You just have to sleep on air beds on the floor, and you all have to spoon like 3 to a bed. If you do all of that, I'll let you stay inside the house. So we had a meeting of the Brains Trust again. This was on the phone. We got one of the Swedish people to ring him up. The Swedish guy comes off the phone, and he's like, okay, I've negotiated. This is the best we're gonna get. This is the offer that's on the table. We all have to cram into beds, or... Onkaya was there, man. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. This story is true. Dude, it's so true. So he comes back, and this again is the meeting of the brains trust, and they've got off the phone and they're like, okay, this is the best deal we're gonna get. We gotta do it. So genuinely, we had a pot. We found a bowl somewhere, and we're all sat around this table, pulling money out of our pockets, pulling Swedish kroner out of our pockets. Like, okay, is this enough? Is this enough? Like piling these coins into the table, pouring them into a pot. Like we got a pot, and we're like. We're like pouring the money into the pot. Going around, just jangling for change to each person. Please, could you contribute your amount? Could you contribute your amount? Oh, I haven't even told you guys the fucking opening. I paid my own money for all of these apartments as well. I fronted $3 grand to pay for these mansions.
What?
So that this LAN could happen. Because otherwise people didn't have the money. The players didn't have the money to be able to front this. So I fronted $3 grand so that this LAN event could happen. By the way, didn't have a job at the time. That was my student loan. That was what I needed to be able to live on. I had no money, and I had to front this $3 grand, and suddenly I now realize that the money, I'm never gonna get it back, because it wasn't the $3 grand, it was like now 4.5 grand for this. Where did I get the money? I was very frugal when I was at uni, so I used to get like a fairly large student loan and spend almost none of it, and like live incredibly cheaply, and then just in case I had a disaster. So I stupidly used all of my savings to
he's frugal, but then spent all on a fucking TF2
this LAN to make sure that the LAN happened, because it was our first ever time at DreamHack, and it wouldn't have happened unless I was able to. I know, Team Fortress 2 Esports Omega LOL. Absolute disaster of a TF2 event. So I'm like mega panicking myself, because we're going around jangling for change just to be able to get the extra money to pay for the apartments. But these guys, these poor players, have not even paid the original amount to get the apartment in the first place. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm never gonna get this money back. I'm never gonna get this money back. Just absolute panic zone. And I'm also working an unbelievable amount, because I'm trying to organize the entire production and cast. So I had to be there at 8 AM and I finished at 11 PM, and then we were drinking on the nights afterwards as well. So I'm a shell, a husk of a human being, because I was the only liaison. I foolishly didn't delegate enough, and so I was the only liaison with the sponsors and with the production, and I was casting the event. So it was mega dumb, absolute mega dumb. Look at this photo. Where is this photo? Spam the, like, there's a S-Show Bones. Is it still called S-Show Bones? This S-Show Bones emote is from that LAN event. Because that photo was like a disaster zone. Who's got the original of that photo? Here it is. Look at this. DreamHack Winter 2015 Invitational. This is when the main production PC wouldn't work. This is after we'd been kicked out of the apartment. We have to pay an extra $1.5, something like that, and the PC, the main PC that we're running the production out of, broke. And so me and Bones were just crying. We were just on the verge of tears. Like, this is a broken man. This is a broken husk of a human being. This is me incredulous that things are working. This is the production PC that ended up breaking. That's us just absolutely panicking. David the win. That face sums up the entire LAN. It was not a good LAN. It was not a good LAN. It was not a good LAN by any stretch of the imagination. How do I look older 4 years ago? I know, man. Oh my word.
Oh,
okay, so that was DreamHack Winter. Basically, the LAN event finished. The production was terrible because the PCs that we used were garbage, and we lagged our way through it, but okay, we got to the end.
With the power of time, the possibilities are endless.
Oh, it ended. Unlucky.
The worst travel story I've ever...
How did he have a worse travel story than the one he did before? Wow, I made him draw an extra card, he just surrendered. How does he have a worse travel story than the fucking one before? Why are they all, like, a lot happened, I feel like, in his life during, like, this specific time of his life. I feel like he wouldn't have this amount of stories now. Here we go. A champion. See what we get. Cannon. Okay, not bad. Don't hate cannon. Oh, the Morris Minor. Yeah. No, I know about that one. Where his steering fucking broke. Yeah, I've seen that one. Like, does he show the video of it? Yeah, he shows the video of him turning.
Look at the poopmobile. Oh.
That's how we arrived at LAN.
Look at it.
What a glorious entrance. Nobody's ever arrived at a LAN event like that. Nobody's
There's
ever
a crazy
arrived at a
part
LAN
where
event
he
like
tries to steer.
Look at this. So, this is... I'd already realized that this...
Oh, I think it's this. Look at this. This is crazy.
But instead, I am an enormous... This corner, I take it way too fast.
Look at this.
Don't use the brake properly. And then I try and turn, but I'm going too quickly. And I just go...
Oh my god. Look at that.
Like way over. Way over.
So his brakes didn't work. His brakes didn't work in this old... Because he had to drive in a fucking old car for some reason.
I was just... Look, this guy's like, do you have your pass? And I'm like... I don't know what this guy was even asking me. Look at this. There's a reason the handbrake is called an emergency brake. I know. But look at this. Because I can't slow down properly to take this corner, I take it way too...
Also, like, if your brakes don't work, surely you're taking this wider. You can see that no one is there. Surely you're, like, coming over this side of the road to then do this. What is he doing? Why are you taking it so tight? In a car that you can't brake, let me take this corner as tight as I possibly can.
Too fast, don't use the brake properly, and then I try and turn, but I'm going too quickly, and I just go like way over. Oh my.
What an idiot.
Don't know. Anyway, I'm playing on a top team.
Is this all the same day? I think it is. Was he just like... Did someone just like say to him, Sideshow, tell us all of your stories?
Team at the time, so I have to not... So I'm organizing the LAN event, and I'm going to be casting there, so there's no way that I can play. So I decided to sub myself out with the greatest gamer ever to touch the Roma...
At this point I'm convinced that I've watched 80% of Sideshow's content just from your streams.
Good. Don't give him a view.
Or the pocket roll, Mikey A, MGE, Mike Adams. Michael Andrew
I haven't
Adams.
heard this one.
So I get him in, which is a huge upgrade, monumental upgrade. I can't even explain. Right, imagine the worst player in Owl and taking them out and subbing them in for the best player in Owl. That's basically what happened. I was the worst player on a top team, and they subbed in one of the
team. No way, this guy's playing for a top team.
Best players of all time. Oh, Silentes dodged as well. Yeah, so he had Tech playing as well. Silentes had A levels, yeah. So okay,
had
so
A levels.
The top team in
Playing
Europe attended. The second best team in Europe attended, albeit with 2 roster shifts, but 2 good roster shifts, and then 2 okay teams attended as well. This time, all of the players paid in advance. They managed to get there. It was no. Was that the time that we had to? Oh my God, no. DreamHack Winter was the time that Epsilon bailed. That Numlocked and Mike bailed the first time on DreamHack Winter. And we had to create the 1,000 poops of the Poopocalypse. Okay, anyway.
What on earth is he talking about? I mean, the TF2 days.
That doesn't matter.
What the fuck was going on?
DreamHack Summer, though. We've learned from some of the mistakes. We're in a bigger area. Production is better. We've got a handheld camera that captures player reactions really well. Swede Rage, yeah, with Rib and Beaven and people. That was crazy. But the production is much better. The production works. We've managed to create all of these things. We've got there. It all works fine.
Some of these stories remind me of, like, you know,
we've also
amateur theatre.
managed to get a bunch of casters, so it's actually got good casting. We've got Commander X, we've got Admirable, we've got Cadus, who else did we have there? I feel like we had somebody else. Did we have Max there? Oh, Bren. Of course, we had Bren there casting as well. I forgot about Bren.
You forgot about Bren. Just list off a bunch of people. Forget
what the hell are they cooking?
Raise Vito. Ooh. One for shy of wager, methinks.
I do not want to see Forsaken's Veto, man.
I mean, yeah, this just feels... I mean, the TF2 days, all of these stories are him, basically, with no money, having to travel to some TF2 event that's in the middle of nowhere, and when he gets there, his journey is atrocious to get there. Then, nothing at the event works, because it's all run by 18-year-olds who've got no fucking clue what they're doing. Why the fuck were they even doing this? The love of the game. Oh God, it's so funny to zoom in on this tiny little trophy. Right, 2-1 PRX. Can they close it out? Will RRQ lose 3 in a row?
They're nearly having that comeback happen on Breeze.
I mean, I have some big questions here for PRX in terms of throwing something very different into the mix. Like, you know, with the veto there, is it just to kind of deal with some of the Tejo utility in particular? Did they find that to be a little too troublesome?
Like a club?
Pretty big spot there. I see quite a bit. They're just accelerating through art. This is...
I used to frequent some in Birmingham.
Really are. Well, I mean, we talk about the veto. Also, of course, we have Jing back on the raise. I mean, this is very classic. This is 2022.
Some
Istanbul.
Fair nights out in Digma.
Don't have the Sage setup, but Forsaken will be able to find one before getting traded. Jemkin with that headhunter looking for a little bit more, but Jing just swings out, finds the shot. Paint Shells now forcing Cushy a little bit deeper away. 3v3 and timing about to be found. He had Crazy Guy weapon not drawn. Something holding close at secret, drops back over to Dugout. Spot onto Xpharaoh. Cushy playing close. The swoop forward and something desperately trying to find the kill. Comes up shy of the mark, but now it's just Xpharaoh, and he doesn't have the health.
Pistol again.
Terrible man. What the fuck?
The pistol
Fucking
goes
shit.
the way of
RRQ.
PRX, now 4-3 in the series.
Yeah, the fact that they're able to win some of those battles on the extremities really open up things for PRX despite giving up that art space. Able to come from main with the bulk of their forces. Getting that first kill there, really, really impactful. Finding Jemkin. Then poor Crazy Guy was thinking about util, not even anticipating that somebody would be going his direction. They're able to run him down.
Let's make some.
Seem like a Liverpool fan? No,
Jing
not a Liverpool fan.
back on the raise. Is that going to be something that gets some success? Like Full Sense runs the raise on this map too here in Pacific.
So far, Spam not going to be connecting there. The slide forward, they're looking for the catch. Jing's going to be able to find one before getting traded out. It's Jemkin again, deadly with that headhunter. Crazy Guy more than happy to just collect that.
Yeah, I definitely support Man City.
Make sure that there's no fast flank coming in.
You can't call me a Chelsea fan.
Those TPs
I'm not
that he has
racist.
as Vito comfortable to push pretty far forward. So now you're just going to have to re-clear a little bit of space here as PRX. It's going to be Envy's job. He doesn't get anything at A, so.
He's got the Marshal. He's got full armor. Push coming in. Scopes through. Nope.
I did study at Man City, that's true.
Another belter of a shot.
Part of my master's course was done
All
like
that setup.
well, part of it was actually done at the Etihad. Like I would say maybe half of our classes were in like conference rooms at the Etihad.
Look to get himself on a flank, but you see the ping come down from PRX. They're wary about this. Know that they've given up this space, and they don't have the trap in mid either. So do have to be worried about a potential push over towards water.
30 seconds left.
They're going to know pretty quick here. Here's a drone.
Yep, just sniping that out of the sky. Push forward, looking for the timing, and Xpharaoh puts the Marshal to use. Divine now dead. Something tagged up. And oh goodness, RRQ, they are doing it
Gonna get another
again.
second
How many
round.
Thrifties
Holy
here today?
fuck, man. I mean, this game.
Still yet.
We die with
They
Jing
can go
being
of this
aggro
perhaps
on A.
with Envy. Full HP, full
We die
armor with
being
that
aggro on
Bulldog, but
B. And we lose.
actively working against them.
As if
Not
there was
playing
only
alongside
some
him.
way of
That
knowing how
trademark
not to
getting the
lose these
slow out.
rounds.
That will be the call to save. What a start for RRQ.
Just
I'm not
crazy
watching
stuff.
720.
I mean, again,
think.
a Paper X player isn't scoped in when
10-8.
they need to be, and it costs them big time. You don't have that
Where's the
bailout for
Pacific
Forsaken
stream
there.
a bit? I can put this on 1440.
Noting
You'll
even
get
where
it
he
at
said
1080, but
They're noting even where he's setting up some of the TPs for future rounds.
is that better?
This is
On a
concerning to
40-40,
say the
just
least
on
for
auto.
Paper X. He thought, okay, you get a pistol win. Good start. This is your chosen side of the map as well. You're already kind of
Knowing you
fumbling a
guys,
little
you've
bit.
just probably put my stream on fucking 720 and then asking why I'm watching 720.
Oh, Jemkin is just can't give him any chances. You cannot. Jeez.
So damn aware. Now. Outlaw
Much
carried
isn't
over
worth
the Bulldog for
1440.
Envy. Jing
True.
is gonna be scooping up a buck.
Yeah,
He
let's
is one away
let's
from
watch
having
this
a
fucking
showstopper,
shit
and that
Valorant
could
and
be
higher
time changer
fucking
for them. For now.
resolution.
Given the shotgun, it's going to be posted up at the double doors.
Being really patient.
Stealth drone wanting to check around the box, make sure that no one's got an early scale forward. Quick little dissipate on that Nebula as Monyet ready to hit the go button. Has that Spectre, so basically just run at them, but Jemkin continues to take heads. There's the spot, the clear, and the A site broken open.
Martin will be worth 13?
Jeez.
Probably not.
When he's on chamber, it just feels different.
Spike planted.
Trying to fast track him to a tour de force too.
Because the question you got to ask yourself
One
is,
charge away from it.
do you think gentle mates will like
Doesn't have an exit strategy, but
even get out of groups?
necessarily need one either. Can just be the one to play forward. Try
That's
to
the thing,
hold
like
the line.
team expectation
Swing to the
comes
corner,
into it
something
quite
finds a
a
shot.
lot.
Weapon now going to be scooped up for Forsaken. They look to try to hold this up the half. Swing coming through. Multi-base into a collat from
You
something.
think they will? I mean, let's remember this. The Swiss is going to be
Jing
probably
swinging to
what?
his demise, so
Let's
some
just
damage
predict.
dealt,
The
but
Swiss will probably
not
be
yet.
NRG Fnatic
Congratulations on your
G2.
kill achievement.
Let's say Paper X
RRQ.
are favored to win this.
Congratulations on the 2-1
2-1
scoreline
up.
to start this map.
Yeah, now you can
Mates
immediately rip a tour
EDG
de force out
XLG.
here.
Who am I missing?
Oh my god. Oh.
Pinged as well.
Yep.
T1.
In
Are
the
you saying that
gravity
mates will
well.
definitely get out of that?
Sandy, how many TPs are there in
First shot
Valorant?
not whiffed.
How many agents can
Been able
TP?
to find Crazy Guy
Ooh,
as
good
well.
question.
That makes this a much more
Omen,
winnable
Chamber,
position,
Yoru,
but Monyet
Vito.
achieving 2,000 kills here
Yep.
in
Is that
Pacific.
it?
As we'll go right
Nope.
into the round
No?
here from RRQ.
You're missing 3.
Well, are you counting Waylay?
Yep. If I'm counting Waylay, who's next?
Here we go, fight out. Hey, actually, can you guys come with me? Come
Could
after me.
TP.
Let me
It's no other duelist.
Yeah, there is.
On the
There's
back,
another
getting the
duelist.
Spot out onto something.
Think about Waylay.
Okay, I'm
Once
thinking.
again, holding at the doors, this time with a
Okay,
judge.
so what other duelist does exactly what Waylay does, but it takes an entire ultimate to do?
Going exploring, and Crazy Guy is just holding a line. He's got the crosshair set up. And that is
Hence,
something
Ye
to
could
get.
not play this duelist on this map.
I wanted to go
Counting
exploring for
Phoenix?
info and found it.
I am
So,
counting Phoenix, yeah.
Paper X.
I'm not
Bring a
counting
couple
Phoenix.
extra players over here to A, but
Why do you count Waylay but not Phoenix?
maintain a lot of space that they have to control.
Are you counting as like a TP when he dies and comes back?
See, Jing does have that
Yes,
showstopper
that's
and
a teleport.
judge. I'm looking at that tour de force.
I mean, you're not gonna get pissed. Yeah, you're pissed on my last one. There's one more agent that can teleport in the game.
Try to rotate, but Art is being held. Boombot's not going to check this.
Oh my
There's the
God.
Counts as
showstopper.
TPing to a
Manages
different
to
realm?
get it out.
Yes, it does.
Doesn't even take
Because
that
you can
much
use it
damage,
to dodge
surprisingly.
KJ
So
ult.
kill gonna be found, but
You
still,
do teleport, you just stay in the same
uphill
spot.
battle to be fought as Jemkin now arriving on that flank. Not going to find the
Is
time
that
to
it?
get the punish right
Is
away.
that all of them?
Then again,
I think that's all of them, yeah.
shows
People are saying that
just enough
KJ counts as a
in clips.
teleporting agent.
How?
Michelle out
She can
towards
teleport her
base.
util back to
Again,
herself and
second
teleport
headhunter bullet
somewhere else.
connects, and Jemkin continues to tear them limb from limb.
I broke your mirror.
I think those
Over to
OGs
Art.
minus coach is
Set
the
up.
wave.
For the defuse right here on the corner. Cushy on the push. Will be able to find him. 2 players surviving. RRQ now
Big win
up
for
3-1.
RRQ. We could be going 5 here.
Economy broken
But
down
yeah,
once
looking at
again.
those
Paper
fucking
X.
teams, you think that mates are like definitely
Looks like
getting
Alex
out of
not
this
gonna
if this
intervene
was the
quite
list of
yet.
teams?
Might just be waiting for the next buy.
Only 4 go through.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, jeez.
I do not think that definitely mates would get out of
Reactions
that.
from
I
Jing
think
on
this
the
would be the
raise,
most
but-
competitive switch.
Oh, the spam to
Yes,
the corner
easily.
there.
What the
It's
fuck are you
Envy.
watching?
Oh, man. There's not a lot you can do in that position, even if you can try to defuse behind that angle.
No, but even if you say, oh, the 2 Chinese
Scratching
teams
their
aren't
head for
making it,
answers
who are
to
the
try to
others that
deal with
aren't?
A
There's
main,
2
I
more that
think.
aren't.
There's just so much ability to layer info, even with the veto there to try to shut things down. Look at where this interceptor is behind Forsaken. Anti-relay bolt. It feels like.
Shock forward. Clear out anything they can.
Paper X and NRG don't make it.
Now, actually start making their way forward onto the side. Jemkin. They're at default. Gives it a check. Nothing spotted quite yet. Bucky in hand. Forsaken going to be good for the 1,
These
but
are the rounds that they win.
it's not
These
going to be able
ecos.
to
Oh my
escape.
god.
Up and over the top goes Jing. Eventually steadies it. Goes to the
What?
Phantom.
There's
Comes
no
away
way.
to 3. The 1v1.
Oh,
But
that's insane.
Jemkin gets the classic. Finds the 4K.
You cannot say that mate's clear Fnatic when they
damnedest
played like
isn't
the
enough, not in this
closest
round.
best of 5 that they possibly
Good
could have done.
lord. Jing is just something different on Raze, that's for sure, but Jemkin even better on Chamber. And he went for the TP, and there was an extra layer there he wasn't ready for. Meanwhile, Jemkin's just scaling into sight, claiming lives. This is madness. Switches the gun. Oh my god.
Near sight out.
Yeah, from Envy.
Bro, Vec has just had a life game, that's it.
Cannot
A
claim
player
that.
on mates literally
Just be a
broke the
quick
kill
little back
record.
away. Something with an operator now in hand. Quick dissipate. He's playing such a narrow angle.
By a lot.
Around the corner. I think he's going to be giving him this one.
M8S clear FNC, but today Liquid will clear FNC Kek.
Jump peek
I mean,
unpunished.
maybe. Look, if Liquid make it,
exit
look, if
set
we
up
get
with the main
RRQ,
crash.
Liquid, and MIBR,
coming down.
I'll agree with you. Mates are probably going through.
RRQ continuing the lean into this side of the map.
Gotta go. You watch it, fight it.
Divine now called in, got the spot, but has to retreat. Swing to the corner, Moniette caught in the trap, ends up getting taken down by Jing. There's Hunter's Fury from Cushy. Trying to see if he can find any tags.
5v4. You have to win this
Going
Paper
wide.
X. You
Mike
must
Oliver
win.
planted for RRQ.
You have
Counter
Vita
wall
ult as
available
well.
for Dubai.
Evolution now being popped as well, just trying to mitigate those shock darts if they do come flying. But Crazy Guy playing forward, maybe playing an unexpected angle, but Forsaken will flush him out. Jemkin able to still find a kill. Shock darts now being lobbed in. The push is going to be Dubai
how's he go
actually
both?
behind Envy, using him as a body shield. So the defuse comes in, Paper X. They will be able to find a second round win.
Yeah, able to play a little bit safer, play for retake here. Keeping that off a big deal. Able to chip away a little bit at the economy, actually quite a bit away at the economy. Oh, the little grab. The veto trip.
Getting tethered there.
Just like that.
Okay, 4-2.
They can keep it
I
going.
mean, Jemkin has woken back up on
RRQ
this
has
map.
been so in control of that A space.
We got a classic
Paper X
full
wants
shield.
them to go
What the hell are we
B,
doing?
They're just not biting, and
Oh no, they
so
just
fast
dropped him
there.
on
Takes a
Vandal,
tick of
but
damage
it was
from
on the floor.
Salvo, but the end of the world here at all, because you're going to get the Armageddon available off that orb. Let's see if this is just kind of a quick hit. No, he thought about it, but taking some time to talk things through first. Jemkin not going to get noted by the boombot. Able to hide away from that. Going to watch for those mid crosses. So far, Paper X has mostly avoided that.
Stealth drone eventually found. Got the spot on the veto. Jing is pulling back a little bit deeper from the door, but no, now it's just scaling, and Jemkin, he wins that 10 times out of 10. Armageddon
There's
rolls
been
across.
too many of those deaths.
Planted
But
forward.
also, why are you
far
fucking
enough to
entering
find
site? We're not
Forsaken.
even down art at all, and that's where the
Crazy guy
spike
on
is.
the entry is only able to find the one, but Monyet's presence now known. The smoke's falling. Looking for the spam, clips him. Forsaken down to 36.
Wow,
And oh, what
timing
a
is insane with
distraction.
that.
Gorgeously done. Right as that dart goes through, Monyet strikes.
I mean, that's impossible with an AWP now.
Forsaken found Shock Dart there at his feet. As the off
Why
play.
the fuck is the Pharaoh
Spot on the
fucking
one.
backing the fuck up? What is he doing?
He has a dimensional trip, but
Bro, just play a 3v1. Just get the fuck on site. What are you doing, bro?
Flash the clone, attempt at the fake. Cheats around the side. Doesn't read that Cushy is there. RRQ not allowing for PRX to get anything back to back.
I was thinking eventually we'd see a little bit more of something from PRX in terms of challenging that A main space, but they don't. And a lot of these rounds is just RRQ just kind of slowly working their way through. Off the rip of the Armageddon, they're so ready for Jing to swing out of those doors. That was the go signal, and Jemkin just waiting there with open arms. Yeah.
Okay, timeout PRX. Tough start for them on this map. I mean, this has not been a great map for them overall. Whereas for RRQ, this actually has been a pretty decent map, so not necessarily a shock if they lose this one. And then Bind is the final map. What's your Bind like? Didn't play against T1. Lost it against Nongshim, but Nongshim are pretty good at Bind. You did beat PRX on Bind and Pearl earlier in this tournament, so I mean, if we get a repeat of this, that's not looking good for PRX, is it? And this does kind of look like a 13-5 right now. Not gonna lie. Can I explain VFL for Masters? Yeah, very simple. So you pick 6 players instead of 11. So you have 1 of each role and 2 wildcards. There's 3 separate stages. There's the groups, right? So like the initial Swiss or groups or whatever they do. Then there's the like final 4 is the final part. And then like the first bit of playoffs. So it's split into 3 pods.
Yeah, just leave the score. I think you can
And you get 3 transfers between each stage.
Well, they're at least able to have a show of force there to take a little bit of control. Looking to set up this showstopper if possible. Have something in
So you can change half your team. Yeah, so you'll pick 6 players for groups, then you'll get to change 3. Then you'll get to change 3 again. Now obviously some teams won't be in the groups, so don't pick those players first, but then you can bring them in for playoffs and then you can bring them in whoever's there in the final 4. You have 50 points, but I'll change the prices. So the prices will go, instead of 5 to 15, it will be 6 to 13. So 13 will be the max.
Committed to, but Cushy just gonna be catching a stray. Showstopper goes up and over, and Crazy Guy gets blasted.
Because obviously there's less of a spread between teams and masters, or at least you would hope there would be less of a spread between teams and masters.
On the peak, able to
You're
find
not losing
something
a
to slide
5v2.
across.
You'll maybe
Tries to
losing a
hit the transfer,
5v2.
he cannot, but Xpero here at stairs trying to make his
the
own
judges
mind
quite
freak
helpful
moment, but will not manage to get it started. 2 players surviving, still ends up being damn costly, but
There's a strong
PRX
likelihood all the value players will
win
be
the third
playoff
round.
players.
The
Well, this is
conversion
why
rate,
the
timeouts
pricing is
continuing
going to
to
be
be in their
very
favor.
interesting, and
fully
I'm not
like
really
what
sure
Alex
what
is
I'm going
seeing
to
and
do,
what
because
he's
normally
thinking.
the 1C teams, you
Trying to
know,
get his players to
you
kind
know,
of
normally the
recognize
1C
how
teams
important
do
that
include a
space is and how it's
Fnatic
giving them
or
time get into these
you know,
positions.
a
Yes, you have a couple of big
G2, right? A
ults,
team that like
that
everyone,
you're able to
I was like,
avoid
oh yeah,
that
this
round
team's
to
good,
really
this team could win it, and they've
make
got to
this
buy.
much more solid
So
affair,
normally
but
someone like Kayak or, you
Post-plant got
know,
a little
Leaf
shaky in
or
the end, but
whoever else, you know, would
survive.
be the highest priced players. But this time it's going to be strange, because like, how do I, because again, the goal of the pricing is to make people think like, oh, I might go for that. So generally, you know, like PRX players or whatever are going to be priced quite high, even if they're not playing that well, because people will pick them.
Spot out, but Tom's not connecting. Relay bolt dodged by Envy.
Oh man,
able to avoid taking damage as well.
I thought Monyet was gonna give it a go.
Well, something eventually.
But like, I'll probably have to like,
only those 2 bullets remaining.
I don't even like
the space as well.
Nice Nova Pulse.
Like, as of right now, who are the
crazy
favorites to win Santiago?
Cubby over at 8. He seems to be just.
Because it should be one of the first seed teams because they're already in playoffs.
PRX has kept it quiet this time.
But I don't think any of you are going to say that they are the favorites necessarily.
2 players on paper Rex vulnerable to this outlaw.
Well, that's what I mean. Normally, like if I ask you the question like who's the favorite for this tournament, people will probably give like between 3 different answers. But I feel like now, like, is it BVL? Is it Nongshim?
Down to 10 HP, but hits the head jump, the fadeaway.
Is it
Sparrow will
G2?
fall as Forsaken makes his presence known at Flowers. Paper Rex. 2 rounds in a row. Now 1 away from tying it up.
Like,
starting to find their footing
I
a bit.
honestly, I have no idea.
Forcing a timeout from
If
the
NRG win convincingly today, is it just them? Like, have they just found their form?
A little bit dicey here and there, but down to 10,
It will not be
able to find
Team
that
Liquid.
second one is massive. And then Forsaken
Chayo, as of right now, who do you think the favorite for Santiago is?
Now it's RRQ's turn for.
Honest opinion?
Go on.
BBL.
No, I think that's perfectly reasonable. I don't think that's crazy.
Yep.
Just because I'm talking about how to price VFL players, but I'm like, it's gonna be interesting because of how weird the first seed teams are.
Yeah.
You're just asking to get.
I think that like
Santiago
there's teams that require like an insane amount of prep and like
kissing face
set up like
emoji,
Furia, right?
Kissing face emoji.
And they need the game to go a certain way. They need pistol rounds. And there's teams who are just going to shoot you. And I feel like those players are so much more valuable, especially for like a format like VFL. Like, I don't know what you're going to price Osbos at. That's my question. If Osbos qualifies and he doesn't play well in this third game.
Yeah, that will be very interesting. I don't know.
Like, that guy's going to go down to like 8 points, bro. Like, I'm not paying.
But that's when he'll fucking pop off. People didn't think they'd be good at champs either, and that's
I know, but if you're making me pay more for Osbos and Crashies, I mean, we got a problem.
RRQ is Jing once again.
Crashies isn't making it. Team Liquid will win.
All right, I mean, I better be paying more for Wayne.
Well, just over halfway to that next showstopper, looking to build up a third before the half is over. As Forsaken, I'm not going to overstay his welcome. Spots out 1.
Is G2 a fair team to say that they're just going to be fucking popping off and winning?
I mean, you can see already Paper X was
I think that's
better
reasonable.
be careful just in case it is a quick B hit. Had a couple players swing in that direction, but
was that them or was that me?
they're kind of crisscrossing.
Oh, yeah, Martine, bro. Martine should be worth like 15.
They get some confirmation of presence in mid, but with nobody pressuring long B, you still feel comfortable that the eventual landing site.
I mean, to be fair, I think we had a Masters. I can't remember which one it was, but no one cost 13. Just because no one's like to cost the max cost. Normally, you have to be on like a team with expectations of doing well, and also be playing really well with high stats. You know what I mean? Which I can't remember which one it was, but there wasn't really anyone that fit the bill.
Yes, something. Yes.
At a certain Masters.
Caught mid-air.
Can't remember which one it was.
Looks to try to lock them out of the sight. Divine now. Here it stares the judge in hand, hiding within the nebula. Spike scooped up by Cushy, but the time is getting away from them. Cosmic Divine gonna be called in as Cushy is able to find the
there
one
was people
shot.
that cost 12.5, but there was no one that cost 13.
Wow.
No, they're not.
And that's why they're picking Ray.
No.
Everything like, starting on defense and picking this composition is literally just about the post plant and the 9 plant.
Narrow margins.
It's crazy.
That blast pack does
I didn't notice that, like the last 2 maps in the specified, RRQ destroyed Paper X on in a game early on.
Like the
in the
idea
first
here,
game.
as Cosmic Divide goes through, Divide's anticipating,
that's the video you made.
There's that brief window where he can push through.
Yeah, but I've watched so many games, they all blend
when
into
she's
one.
coming out of the ult.
Oh, that was the one where like PRX was over peaking.
Yeah, controlling. I mean,
yeah. But now it's a completely different comp. They saw G2 and what Vito could do.
This time maybe a fast
They've
hit.
said, oh yeah, we have one of the best raises in the world, and that's also really good at denying plant. You have to kick it. Oh fuck! And yet, crunching.
Arriving in around the back, and he's just got him zapped to death. There was never a gate crash set up before the round
On me when I'm
started.
2G.
And his reinforcements was immediately dispatched as
here.
Divide just could not hold his
Sending
own.
a Monyet in.
Great start to the round for Monyet.
With a
now
judge.
you've got Jemkin situated with an operator for this post plant, but Crazy Guy does end up falling in double doors. Shot the tower, ends up going wide. Hunter's Fury now going to be invested from Cushy. Gets the tag, looking for the kill, but it's going to be just Jemkin collecting
6-5. I mean, is that a disaster?
Santiago the hardware patch, by the way?
I'm not sure it is a disaster.
Falls to 6 HP. Tries a blast pack across, but Jemkin is just too damn fast. Turns back, finds the shot, and it's another thrifty for RRQ.
Jeez Louise.
Calling it now rematch T1 G2 Santiago final.
Kind of
I kind of like that. I think T1 are getting underrated. All of you were saying like, oh, T1 they won't make it. I think T1 actually looked pretty good yesterday. They look better than these bums.
For RRQ, they're buying so much time in the beginning of this round that he's losing both of his gate crashes. So I think that's why he held on to them here. But I think the position he's in, not really. Oh my God. Jeez, dude.
These are Jemkin things.
He is something else.
Evolution going to be popped by Forsaken, Cosmic Divide, as well as the Dimensional Drift available to them, but they know that there is an operator.
No, I watched the second map as well. They dominated.
Very wary.
One away from a showstopper here for Jing.
They also destroyed RRQ on this map.
That Bucky goes.
Prowler to check the one side. The clear is there, but it's going to be a drone.
I'd leave that, to be
They're
honest.
still going to try to send this one, but it's
Did he just like
delayed. However, the trade is there, so Showstopper not a
The
concern any
Neon?
longer.
Was he meant to slide, but just didn't?
Yeah, I think he tried to go, but he got tagged, so he couldn't dash.
Right now, open for the taking is PRX. Getting clustered
Fucking
together,
Golem
go
beat.
of this 4v4 fashion. But how do you deal with Jemkin?
Cosmic Divide is basically your best answer here.
But look at the positioning. Jemkin's going to be locked out of this, but you still have 3 players playing inside of this one, but one of them now gone. Crazy Guy taken down. Both identified over at Halls. This is a bloodbath, and Jemkin just pushes the wall. By the slow creep around the back.
Jemkin should. I mean, it is
really interesting how there is a super team in each region, and somehow the worst looking one called first. Insane how much of an impact stacks is hashtag GOAT status.
And Cushy will get the 3K to put RRQ up 7-5 at the half.
That took a
Super
little
team
while.
in each region. Who's the super team in Pacific? T1. Somehow the worst looking one called first. Is T1 the worst looking one on paper? I mean, I don't know about Vitality with a sub. Let's calm it down about Vitality. This is Vitality with a sub. Like, I would say for Vitality during kickoff, it's like, holy fuck, they're an actual collector. You got 2 out of 5 super team. You know what I mean? That's not a super team. You're not a super team if you're just 2 out of 5. You're just a team with expectations. The whole point is that when Sayonara joins, though, they'll be 3 out of 5. Now, when you got 3 out of 5, then we can start talking. Let the agenda live? No, because I do think you... I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Vitality would disappoint. Vitality with Unfake should still be better than Team Liquid. They still... And they should have played a lot better than they fucking did yesterday. But... like, yeah, I don't know.
Side of double doors.
I wouldn't say that.
Side of things.
Like Vitality not making the first international. I think if you told people that, they wouldn't be that shocked.
PRX probably just doesn't really want.
I think they would have thought, yeah, that makes some sense.
There's a smoke there. Maybe worried about a trap. So.
Now Vitality aren't making London.
Expect you
then I'll be like, oh, there's problems here.
They've slowed down their scaling for now, but starting to check around as a Crazy Guy. About to get jumped on, but same for Divide. Sights over towards B.
Oh, this is a very strange round. They pushed all the way through spawn.
Their way forward here onto the side. Salvo to interrupt. Backside plant attempt Forsaken with covering fire, but
Why are you planting that when you know? Like you must know. They've already killed you down there.
Forsaken with a bandit.
But
takes out Cushy, and now it's just Sparrow.
Nobody knows what super team means anymore, I swear. Vitality last year was a super team, but not this year.
Sparrow now needs to go crazy. He wants to clutch this out. They have a high-low basically set up at dugout. Forsaken with a 3K. Lurching forward towards that evolution, and that is now 5-3 in pistols. Just one round away from tying.
Well, I also think the word super team only gets thrown around at teams that are newly formed. If you didn't make two roster changes or more, then you can't be a super team for some reason.
Pays the price. Just look Forsaken throws the interceptor up there. Like, I don't think that does anything against Astra, my friend, but I think he's just trying to bait him a little bit.
Hands up the stars, but stack on the correct side of the map for RRQ. Of course, Jemkin, he's going to have 5 bullets in that headhunter, so you've got to be cautious. Meanwhile, Monyet rushing forward. The damage may be suffered through the screen, but eventually PRX will be able to find a couple kills. Minor damage going to be suffered here, but Sparrow draws at the classic.
Please, Mr. PRX.
Kill, but eats a hell of a lot of damage from the paint shell. And now it's just Cushy. Trying to see if he can get anything
Fnatic
done,
a super
get some
team.
more damage across.
I think you could argue Fnatic of last year were.
Acting down to 21, but flank being noted. Devi will have him
This year's a
lined up
little
for
bit strange
teammates.
because like
We
you
are
got
tied
Becca.
now 7-7.
That could have gone a lot worse for PRX.
I think more so last year they were than this year.
It's a good read
but
from
Vekash
RRQ,
might
but
be.
Just a tough situation.
But that's the thing, you got to prove
lack of
yourself
gun.
first, right? Like
James
Kayak
bouncing
last
around
year
with
hadn't
the
proven
judge.
himself, but looking back, we can now say like, okay, yeah.
Providing a little bit of cover fire.
Pause
The
for a
Nova
bit. It's
Pulse
fine.
just
We're
a
fine.
hair
We're
late
fine.
Maybe, but
Chilling.
getting Jemkin out of there before he could TP is huge. Who knows what he's going to be able to do with a headhunter on the back of that site.
It's just such a ridiculous SCA APAC round. Just
it is.
Okay.
Just a bunch of people
7-7.
separated by a
If they
tiny
win
little
this one,
terminal,
PRX,
just spamming at
they
each
win
other,
the map.
frantically trying to get kills.
They win the series.
Yoru B, Yoru flash B.
Move to B, don't be fast.
Yoru and Vito B.
Go, plus over B.
Kotas.
On for a fast rotate here from Monyet. Jemkin rendezvousing back away from Art, looking to join in. Divine, left on an island. Obviously can offer up smokes and whatnot at a distance.
Spike planted.
As a drone just getting the spot on the one. Still a recon, still 2 shock darts. Divine going to be
I
going
mean, he's
around
only
the
got a
world.
bandit. He's on the longest
See if
flank
the
of
rest of the
all
team are going to be able to
time.
hold the line long enough for him to come into play. Monyet sliding across out into the open, and something's going to be taken down. Forsaken, however,
got
barrel
2.
stuffing with that stinger. Is able to find 2. Yep, not going to be doing much with the judge at that range. Send out the shot. Lets him know where he's at. Gravwell will deny the taps for now, but Devi arriving, finding the one, but it's not going to be planted for him. So it's going to be 3 kills, damage found, but RRQ reestablishing a lead.
I mean, they got the spike down. They got 3 kills. It's not a disaster.
Try to challenge and
that's not a veto.
once again, Jemkin just absolutely blasting. He is 21-10 now.
Jemkin after having a fucking
Carrying
rough
this map for
last time.
RRQ. Once again, as we saw the last time these two teams played on this map, he was frying. Jason just running in there with the stinger. Doing what damage he can. Take. It's not too bad for PRX, but probably one they feel like they had a decent crack at. Jason, excuse me, Forsaken does have the ult.
Evolution available. I mean, he is just rushing forward. Crazy guy going to be spotted.
He gets some full A main control.
Not going to go storming up, fall into the trap. Would be Monyet waiting around A main with that judge in hand.
Like the idea. He just waited half a second longer on that angle. He might have caught Crazy Guy to run away.
Array.
Just run through those salvos. Oh, here we go.
A slow reclear back.
Clone gives his position away. Doesn't want to get wall banged through that box, so has to just give up the space. Rendezvous out. Swing in, though, to Jason's demise. Jemkin on the other side, able to find a headshot immediately.
Oh, but they weren't ready for that entry.
Barreling forward.
That's like a bit of a raise, not used to playing against that.
eliminated. Plant now getting ready
Normally,
to
if
come
you're
through
playing
as we
against
go to
like a fucking Waylay,
Shells
you
out.
can kind of see them do
Finds
it,
some
and if
space,
you
but
are playing against
RRQ
anyone else, then they
scale
aren't
forward a
going
bit.
there.
You should be able to create some pretty nice crossfires here. Just need some discipline for PRX.
That's why you put Jing on raise.
Crash sent towards main. Another rendezvous situated
4v4.
Going to be the tip of the spear as the relay bolt connects into the corner. I think opting to hold his own, but ends up getting taken down by the judge, but Jing is there to peel it back. Kill found in V. Jimkin peeking into him, able to find the kill. Grab well as now again, Jing the judge! It doesn't work in that range! The Kushi down to 1 HP will eventually be spammed.
Tough.
PRX will win the round. They'll tie it up at 8-8.
Charlie, no worries.
And he immediately buys another judge.
You're that far away. It's like using a potato gun versus a tank.
Oh my god. I mean, great entry though.
Pathing there is insane.
That
Through
blast
the
packing is
smoke as
slick.
well.
Smooth, good trade. Good, we cut out the judge part from the highlight package.
Remember that Nightfall there with the gravity well. Makes a real meal of things at the end of the round, and look at this stack from RRQ. A lot of classics, couple sheriffs, obviously the headhunter.
Oh, the sack is good and something.
No.
Trying to plant his feet, ends up getting caught.
No.
Jing drawn in by the grab well, and it's 2 kills collected.
Oh
It's
no.
not to be recovered, at least not yet, but Moniette does have that overdrive.
They run head first in
Divine gets
diagram.
tagged to 22. That is such significant damage.
That's a nice DP.
TP out.
Oh
That
my god.
Headshot, lock on. RRQ, how do they keep doing this?
See, now do you even use your ult
It's a good
too?
setup. You got the
You
gravity
gotta
well
just
to
want to
cut
win
off.
with classics
got
if you
a season
can.
there.
I mean, Devi is also
It's an
really
attempt.
low.
They're not a C's, but some other util being thrown at the feet of PRX. Teo util too. I mean, you can set up these trap plays at chokes.
Forsaken. Swooping through, but close corner,
Oh my God,
okay.
no.
Caught on that timing, finds the shot onto Moniette. Trying to bring this one back from the brink. Forsaken
Oh
gets a
my
third.
God.
Oh,
What
he's
a
having
throw.
another breeze moment, isn't he? He's 7 HP between these 2 remaining players. Crazy guy up over the top. The tap, the plan, trying to bait them forward.
Walking out for
Forsaken.
Oh my god.
Eliminated.
He's low.
Crazy
He's
guy
literally
with
one
a
body
classic.
shot to a classic.
Liquid kill.
That's a
Knows
plan.
that he can just run the clock down. And then
That's
trying to
fucking
scale
insane.
forward. The swap of the gun. It's been heard, but Crazy Guy has another thrifty.
I mean, that.
Well, it's
The
just
fact
again,
that they
you're
almost won
going
that 2v5
at this
was
B
almost
long push, and
I mean, what a
you're trying to
stupid
get
round.
out of there, and
Yeah.
that grab well. There's the C's attempted from
That's a
Invi
nice
to
bit
try
of
to
util, and that's a crazy
slow
shot.
him down, but they weren't pushing it. They were just going to catch whatever the net grabbed there at the front. Jeez.
It won't let me go live.
One more,
As soon as I go live, it just needs
So
to be like
close.
a 2 seconds behind. I don't know why.
but it's actually Crazy Guy. It's done. Jing is
It's
a
fine.
showstopper
We'll
here.
just
Tour
live
de
a
force
couple
available
seconds
and
behind.
used.
It's fine. Whatever.
Which should give you pause. Some of the shots that Jemkin's been able to connect today. Leading in with a showstopper versus him with that tour de force, or even just the operator, is a scary prospect. Flash out, it's just shooting gallery over here at Art. Flash back forward, it's gonna be a bucket to try to lead the way, but Jing is only gonna be good for the 1. Forsaken, 1 HP.
See, again, I talked about this
Trying to
with
see if they can
Danby
make
on
some time to
Neon
go of
versus
this.
Waylay as well, but it's kind of true
Sending out
for
the drone,
Jing
they
on
know that
raids
he's gonna
where,
be over a dugout. He's even able
like,
to find some damage on
by
the
putting
Divine.
them on those agents, it just
However,
lets you be.
Divine, what a snap from
It just
Cushy.
lets you be
Meanwhile,
so more
Forsaken
dynamic.
sprinting over to the B site. If he
Oh, they
has
actually
somehow
could still
managed to
easily win this
evacuate,
round. Forsaken on 1
can
HP.
he actually do anything from here?
But he
With one
can be so much
health.
more dynamic with what he's doing,
Looking
like in
for a
terms of his,
backstab.
because his satchels are so good.
Playing the CGRS
It's
spot.
like Danby on Neon, its movement is so
From
good, it just
Masters
lets you do so
Tokyo.
many things that like
Flush
are not
against the
normal.
opposite wall.
RRQ didn't move.
But you can tell, I mean, just taking a look over. They're cognizant of this push, whether or not they know exactly where he's at, and that they're not
Now
playing
this
together is a
corner
completely
is a
different question. For now, they
fairly
are running,
normal
but they
position
are
to
corner
play. They
checking.
should clear this.
Spot into this one, but he's still able to strike a little bit faster.
Veto
Has Forsaken.
value.
He gets his ult.
has the evolution. He's got full HP.
Forsaken value or veto value?
And now it's crazy.
I mean, at the end of that, it's veto value.
Once again,
but before that, it's Forsaken value.
try to close out this round.
I don't think he'll take a bullet of damage here.
Oh my! Look at that. You need the veto spray for that, though. You need the fire rate extender.
Look at this guy.
This time for
Don't say anything. Anything to fit the agenda.
Weapon switch extender, fire rate extender.
Envy's still alive. It's not called a clutch,
That's
but I'm
veto
gonna
value.
call it a clutch.
Forsaken.
I am just blown away with Forsaken today. He is absolutely the difference maker. Oh, this is beautiful from Cushy. But this is 1 HP. And then you get the ult to get to full health. I mean, the 149 HP gain. Only Forsaken.
Just absolutely ridiculous.
Another on an eco where they have this off again.
Showstopper now going to be coming through, trying to play against the Santi Eco. If he sends it to dugout, the crazy guy dead. Ooh. Seas has the grab, but yep, in the end, going to be able to find the kill off the back of that.
Some big ults here. I mean,
tail
tail ult into Astral could be pretty scary here.
Working his way over.
Did they use it in a round like this? Probably not.
Crazy guy does get tagged down low.
Unless they get a kill first.
Going to be called in. Drone gets the spot, the ping out
Actually,
onto
just
one.
send one yeet in and just you let him yeet him in.
Start sprinting for it.
Actually, oh, they do use it.
Chasing in. We get tagged up the Armageddon going across and be taken down something. The gate crash out. It's Forsaken again, finding a time and catching a Sparrow. They're within that astral form.
They are using all the
Able to
ults.
find the one, the Hunter Sphere connecting onto Jing, but he's now out of charges.
But now you're
And
Astral's dead. It's
RRQ
over.
are running out of time. The Nebulas have dissipated. The cleanup is there.
Why did they ult that round,
PRX.
though? It was like they didn't. Like if they were gonna ult, they should have just done it straight away.
Consecutive rounds.
But like they
Regaining
paused and
the
like
lead by
thought
one.
about it, then went, yeah, let's use ults.
Yeah,
But
not
then
messing
it was
around
already,
this
like,
time.
too late as well.
Using those ults very, very efficiently.
Like, because if you want to tail ult
Showstopper
here, you
clear
actually have to
space.
Astra ult
Cosmic
first.
Divide, give you a little more comfort in this post plant.
Right? Surely, if you're using your
Used theirs
ults,
efficiently, but for RRQ,
you decided
they come
this
up
is an ult
empty-handed.
round.
The Hunter's Fury committed as
Astra
well as
ult
that
first to
Armageddon.
cut them off. Then you
Operator
tail
lost.
ult them to either clear that space or push them further
It's
back.
okay.
You know what I mean? Like, this is the A site. Spike's planted here. You Astra ult them off, and then you like tail ult this space, no? And then you hold your Astra wall. Like, you push them back off this space, Astra wall, tail ult, and get on it. Instead, they kind of did half and like then just tail ulted this. Didn't even get the kill. Now it's 10-9. Watching EMEA Clash next Thursday? I'll probably watch the FUT games. Is it next Thursday?
Drone both Drone out also, no more drone boys.
Why do it sound like someone drained the life out of you? Do you know how many games there's been? Do you know how many hours I've streamed in the last couple of days? I'm on the Martin Kills kind of stream schedule.
Going to be the main thing RRQ can lean on to try to gain information.
This is great because you showed Jing, then you showed the Fade util over at A. So this is going to get that extra man pulled somewhat in that direction. Oman yet though with the judge.
He's holding the door and Jemkin still has this operator.
That's Sliggy? I actually think...
Something just around the corner.
How much of Friday did I stream?
The Sylvan spot.
All of it until the end? Yeah, I will have streamed more than Sliggy these couple days then, because he missed the best of 5.
Will not connect. The Dimensional Drift ensures that the rest of the site has been cleared out.
Yeah, I've streamed more than Sliggy these 3 days.
Low on time, makes his exit back behind the pillar. Let's be careful though. That Nebula could be used as a bit of a one-way, but Jemkin.
He for some reason decided to get up for PRX DFM.
Double player advantage now over to the side of RRQ as they look to go for the retake. Monyet going to be storming forward. Crazy Guy, however, striking first. Finds the buy. Envy coming up with one, coming up with a second there with the help of something. This is all down.
Well, there you go. Nice B retake with the
Astro. Over the
Astro.
line. Quick chaos. But RRQ, the timeout will
best of three.
work.
What best of three did I miss?
Carry over the operator, and they keep it tied at 10-10.
I missed paper. I missed two maps.
I really like the ideas here from PRX. It's just
Oh, and I
read
missed one
even
other
better
map.
by RRQ. They do a great job of
But he
mirroring
missed three
some of
maps
this
of the best
movement
of
on the
five,
map.
so this is the same.
Misjudge here. Knocks Forsaken out of the round. Jing trying to take a tight angle to see if he can catch the op off guard, but Jemkin has just enough of a wide peak on that he's able to get that kill. And then from there, they're able to just break things open, flood through, get those trades to go.
Did I?
Just dry. I think he
I
might
mean,
be
it's
angry
all
that
blurring into
Forsaken
one.
just dry walked in the mid doors.
I don't even know.
Well, it's anything like Breeze. He's going to do that. Now in this round, he's just somehow
Oh yeah,
kill
because
everyone.
Fury, yeah, maybe I went to the 5.
He's got one of the rifles. Envy only a
I
Spectre.
didn't know that at the time, though.
Way down for this round. PRX is investing a lot to try to get this round.
Don't want RRQ to get up.
I definitely made the right choice, though. Missing the DFM game was certainly the right choice.
The Thrifty, the lighter buys very much have been favoring RRQ. Is
No one wanted to
more for
watch
Alex
that
to
game.
scream about something just nice swinging slowly on that corner.
Here.
Forsaken's on 91 kills, is he actually?
His way across past water. The trademark on the opposite side.
He's how many off the record? I mean, he needs what, another... I don't think he's going to get it, to be honest, unless he absolutely pops the fuck off on Vine. How many does he need for the record?
Taunt on the long reveals nothing. Nightfall having to be sent in advance. No other way to really scout this one out. And RRQ, very confident that there is no faking going on with this.
35.
Salvo to be held for the post plant. Double stack for
This goes deep OT. If it goes deep OT and they lose, I mean, it's not impossible. That would be insane if Martin holds the record for a day after breaking it by a mile.
Taking at 6 HP. Finds himself a second. Buy the spot out, but no weapon retrievable.
This is a crucial
Too far out of
2v3.
his
PRX win this, they win the
He
game.
tries to buy some time. With it, that
Oh,
sees the swing
divine.
coming through.
I mean, that's
Oh my holy fucking Christ.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. That's insane.
It's over.
That's why you signed him.
Unbelievable! It should have been impossible! But Envy makes it happen!
I mean, an actual just 1v3. I mean, RRQ don't even play it that bad. You actually just
Takes that
unbelievable.
angle, and they're not ready for him to be swinging the pillar that far, and Crazy Guy just can't quite get it done.
His team has more heroes than the goddamn Justice League.
And now you're on a Giga Eco as well. God, you lose a 1v3.
RRQ.
That's brutal.
Heartbreaker.
That's so tough.
Gut-wrenching round loss now. Kicked back economically.
This time, no stack on the eco that PRX will face on their way into the site. Should be a free plant here. Got to get into positions to put these long-range weapons to good use. Shut this down. Don't give that headhunter any opportunities. Watch for
Just
the
gonna die to
lurks.
spike. I mean, you got fucking nothing here.
Something trying to get the scout there, get the track on him on yet. He will eventually be taken down. Envy, the hero of the previous round. Bringing it back to parity as RRQ tries to work another Miracle Thrifty. Crazy Guy with one, and it looks like this time they're going to fall just shy of the mark.
Satch.
So the shock dart gets lobbed in. He will find Jing. Solid efforts from Cushy, but PRX. They will get up to match point. RRQ back into a
Well,
line.
is this it?
Two ultimates to work with.
Is this it for my boys, RRQ?
They need over
3-time losers.
or their run and kickoff. Their chances
Oh my god.
at attending Master Santiago
Lesage.
will evaporate before their very eyes.
3K again for Forsaken. No doubter that he's the MVP of this. 30 kills here on Pearl. one chance. An op for Jemkin. Only able to get the regen shield. Crazy guy, no armor at all.
One from a showstopper, one from the Armageddon. Can these ults be found? Half of it, a triple stack here on this A side of the map. Monyet drifting towards Art, but it's back across towards the double doors.
See, I like this from PRX. They're starting to explore the map. They're starting to pull rotations. They're starting to create some misinformation, some question marks on the map that RRQ has to contend with.
You know,
purposely shooting over towards B to try to pull.
I mean, Monyet,
actually get Monyet briefly.
He's in a
RRQ's
weird
game
spot.
plan here is to continue to
He's
hold
having to
A.
cover both on his own. Do we not have a
Still
trip? Did they destroy?
Find some damage. Hunter's Fury open up, just
Blind
cheating out
soul
around A
roll.
main. And this could end up sending maybe some false info to
They
RRQ
think
as
they're going
nothing
the
gets
other way.
spotted. Still silent on the
Nate?
first, but now the C's gonna be
Basil?
lobbed in. Exparrow caught by that in dugout.
No
RRQ
one in main
center
is
sight the haunt over to
crazy.
Secret. This judge could absolutely
30
demolish
seconds
them as salvos will go out to delay. 27 seconds remaining as they try to go for the plant here in the cubby.
How's that
Dugout.
not killed him?
It's going to be dodged out. Only a tiny bit of damage going to be suffered here by Exparrow. The slide across the overdrive now. Pop, but Forsaken
What a shot. Oh
finds
my God,
another
he can't
2
die.
kills. Monyet Cushy, both taken down. This guy finding the one. Armageddon.
Good Armageddon. He can just stick it though.
It doesn't matter.
Cheating forward, rides in towards it, tucks back.
Oh my
finds
God.
the fourth, on for the
What
ace.
a way to
Jemkin,
end it.
1 HP.
Oh my
the
God.
shot goes wide, and Forsaken. Big
The
Tiger
Forsaken
gets
owners,
the
fuck
winner
you.
ace.
I mean, it's deserved. That was fucking
It's-
dabbing
I know,
himself.
It's crazy.
He takes it.
Taking Armageddon, taking a
What
stun.
an unbelievable
Holy shit.
performance.
Big Tiger.
Undeniable.
Veto value.
Was that veto? It was some veto value. I grant you that.
That was insane. At the end, no other agents.
Oh, sad RRQ noises.
Actually.
Brutal. Brutal. Is mine yet just dipped?
All right. I'm out for now.
Yeah, go
GGs.
sleep. GG's.
It's Art. Peace.
That means sad for RRQ. Tough. But there you go. PRX win. This fucking group stage at Santiago is gonna be fucking crazy. If Fnatic beat Liquid, the Santiago Swiss is gonna be an all-timer. If this is Fnatic and NRG, it really will be an all-timer. I guess you could say even if it's MIBR, it kind of is as well. Okay. I will see you for EMEA. EMEA, by the way, doesn't start until 5, I think. Yeah. So we got 6 hours till this game. So you got plenty of time. Goodbye.